Wow, look, go ahead, subscribe, like the video. Just do them two simple things. Now look, it's a long little video, so I ain't gonna say too much. We finna go and hop into it. And Ross and Tate, Jake Paul, everybody. We finna hop into it. Black dude.
Hey Andrew, I'm live right now. Did you want me to leave and come back, or how did you want me to do this?
I think we're about to go live now anyway.
Okay. How's your day going so far, sir?
I thought we were speaking to Dana White. You lied to me.
I didn't
Now I'm
lie.
stuck with you.
Hey, I got you. I swapped Dana White for Jake Paul. Got you Jake Paul. Can we on today?
Well, that'd be an interesting conversation. What have you been doing today? Anything haram?
No. Oh, Andrew, I bought new watches. You want to see my new watches? You're gonna be proud of me.
Yeah.
I got rid of
yeah.
Okay, look, check this out. I exchanged all my diamonds, all my jewelry. I got all plain presidential shit, bro. Look at this shit, bro.
That's hard.
What's your address?
My address?
Yeah.
Why would I tell you my address?
See if you that stupid.
Yeah, it's nice. Are they in a safe?
Wow, I guess you could really come do something. Hey, buddy, you can't even leave the crib.
How did he just try to trick him like that into just saying his address? Why he had to think about it? Like what? I'm
not worried about. I'm not talking about me. I don't need to rob you. I have enough money. You're just living in a failed society, so you have to be careful.
Fair. Wait, Andrew, they're saying is your camera guy in the room, or your microphone? It needs to connect to the right microphone. You're using another one.
Are you sure?
It's not coming out of the one in your mouth.
That's not true.
Oh, I think it's that one.
We can try this one. Is that any better?
Yes, it is, sir. Yes, it is. Perfect.
I don't know how any of this shit works. I'm an old man. I'm not, you know.
I know you are. You are old man. Yeah, you are. What did you and Tristan do for his birthday?
Well, it was actually really interesting. We decided to stay in. I know that's unusual, but we thought, fuck it, we'll just stay in the house this time. You know, unusual.
Yeah. So you guys just hung out.
Yeah, we stayed in the house and smoked cigarettes, trained.
Cigarettes?
Basically the same thing we've been doing every day.
Ew, cigarettes?
You take drugs, Adin.
I stopped.
You're gonna complain at me for smoking. You literally take drugs.
I'm clean. I'm literally sober, okay?
Cigarette?
Sober. And I told you, bro.
Not a cigarette.
I told you we're gonna do this stream today, and I'm gonna redeem myself for everything that I've done in the past that's wrong. So I told you I want to redeem myself. I want to donate. I want to be a man of. Ew, dude. Go back to a regular camera. No one wants to look at you this close, bro.
Yeah, like
that's you. By the way, because he's wearing the DNG shirt. You saw the DNG skit, right? You know what DNG is.
What's DNG?
You didn't see when Vice News tried to come get a second interview out of me. You never watched that.
Not the second one. No. What's the? Oh, I do know what DNG means. I do know what it means. It's dumb and gay, right?
No, you are those things, but that's not what it means. Did you watch the second Vice?
Dork and geek, a dork and geek.
I did my own Vice documentary after they did their hit piece on me.
Hold on, your mic again, you dumb fuck. Do your mic.
What do you mean do my mic? The mic is the same mic.
No, it's switched again. It's switched again.
How can it switch?
Because you pressed a button or something. It's not coming out of this one. It's coming out of the other one.
I didn't push any button. You're lying to me.
Here, tap the mic you're on right now. Tap it like this. See, it's not coming out of there. I promise. I wouldn't lie to you. I promised you. Just try switching it. That one. It's that one now. Mm-hmm.
How about this? Because I'm a genius. We're going to do this. Problem solved.
Now grab both like this.
Nice try, Adin. Nice try. Think you're smart, don't ya? This is why I want Dana on the show, because I was interested in talking about him and hosting you and I having a cage fight.
Okay. Listen, bro, we'll make it happen. I told you what happened the fucking time fucked up. Can I say something? If we fought, you realize that I would actually win if you give me some type of like mercy rule.
Like what?
You can only have one hand. I swear to God, I'll fuck you up. I'll make you tap out. We could do you
with
actually.
one hand, I would absolutely destroy you.
I don't think you would. You have one hand.
Hayden,
I see what he's trying to do there. I see what he's trying to do.
You're pudgy Adin, and I'm the top G. How are you gonna win? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna punch me in the face, Adin? Is that what you're gonna do with those arms?
Is that what you're gonna do?
With those muscles?
Yeah.
You're gonna attack me with those muscles and beat me.
Yeah, it's UFC.
No, you're gonna do nothing. It's like saying to a lion, if you say the lion can only use one claw, the rabbit will win. The rabbit can't even hurt the lion. It's just gonna stand there until it dies. What are you gonna do to me?
Okay.
Tell me what you're gonna do. You're gonna punch me and kick me.
You want me to demonstrate?
Yeah.
All right.
He just got he just said you just there to just get your ass.
This is you.
Basically.
Right here, yeah? That's you? You ready?
I'm ready, Adin.
Hey, you bald prisoner. What's all that shit you was talking, huh?
Bro, why you just
It's amazing how you manage to reach new levels of disappointing me nearly every time I speak to you.
Oh my God.
It's like you managed to increase the level.
Why can't I
I think he can't disappoint me anymore.
Why
and then
can't-
you come along with something brand new.
Why-
It's kind of impressive.
Why can't I just make jokes with you, bro? Hey, truth be told, I quit drugs. I'm starting to wake up at a reasonable hour now. Brother, I'm making changes in my life for the better. And watch by the end of
LeBron James jersey to the back. That's crazy. That is wild. Actually, that is wild.
2023, when you actually see me the way you were supposed to see me, you're gonna be like, wow. And you know what? You'll be happy. You'll really understand, like, drugs, there's a big problem in the world.
It is.
And I'm gonna get over it. And I'm out, I'm clean.
I've heard all this shit from you before, Adin.
You drinking white?
I'm no longer emotionally invested. I don't give a fuck if you end up homeless on the street, a fentanyl addict, injecting yourself with whatever poison you decide you need on that day. Completely uninterested. Don't even text me. I don't care. Wow. I've tried long enough with you, and for some reason you keep getting dragged back down to degeneracy. So I'm no longer emotionally interested in your life path. I don't give a shit whether you become the most famous man in the world, which of course won't happen because that is me, or a drug-riddled piece of shit somewhere on the street in LA, still talking about the time you used to have a streaming career. Either way makes absolutely no difference to me. Okay. I do not care.
Can I please redeem myself to you? Like, how do I do it, bro? What do you want me to fucking do? You want me to fly there? You want me to camp outside? What the fuck do you want me to do? You want me to donate a lot of money? Do you want me to fucking suffer? Do you want me to fucking delete my check? What do you want me to do, bro? I will do. What do you want, bro?
Suffer.
What the fuck?
Well,
I did want
to fight. I did want to fight you in the UFC, and I'm happy to agree to your one-arm rule. I would actually agree to that rule. That's no problem.
Let me ask you a question. If I would give you a respectful fight in that ring with one arm, will you actually respect me as a man? Yes or no? If I give you a respectful fight, if I fight you and you're like, all right, you put up a good fight, would you respect me?
You would gain some honor back, yes. That is one way you could do it.
Cool.
You could gain some honor back for sure.
Beautiful. All right, good. And when are we doing this? Because I'm down to do it in 2024. I'll be good by then, bro.
2024? They're going to put a bullet in my head before 2024. I've got fucking matrices after me. We're running out of time.
Can you not say shit like that, though, dude? Can you not?
Said I have a matrix after me? Hold on. I just got to pull that back in. Like,
2024? They're going to put a bullet in my head before 2024. I've got fucking matrices after me. We're running out of time.
Can you not say shit like that, though, dude?
Matrix is... Who the hell he got after him?
Dude, can you not?
People do hate him, though. I ain't gonna... Hate is... That's a strong word, and I ain't nothing but love positivity up over here. But, like, they be on his ass.
Because, bro, you know what? I don't want a bullet to be in your head, okay? I don't want that.
You care about me, don't you, Adin?
You know I care about you.
Am I your friend?
He a good guy, though.
Yes, of course.
Am I your best friend?
I mean, I think so. Or am I your best friend?
No, don't fucking answer the question with a question. I'm a professional. I asked you the question first. Am I your best friend? Yes or no? Mm-hmm. I don't believe you. I think you're lying.
I'm not lying. You're my best friend. I mean,
who's your best friend? Who's your best friend? Which friend do you consider more valuable than me?
I have a friend named Neon. I wanted you to meet.
Who?
My friend named Neon. I wanted you to meet him and see
Who?
if you.
Who? Neon? Who the fuck is that? Neon?
Neon.
Is he fighting the Matrix? Is he conquering the world? Does he have the most watched television interview in history?
Oh, by the way, congrats on that. Hey, dude, congrats on that, by the way.
No big deal. No big deal. Most famous man alive. Who the fuck is Neon?
Well, pretty much, she's my friend, and he's someone I associate myself with.
This sounds super gay.
What? By the way, can I say...
They being so dead ass too.
Say one thing, by the way. I was.
Wait, no. You associated yourself with me on. Carry on, but don't make this sound gay. Okay, so you've associated yourself with me on. How do you know this person? Where did you meet them?
I was playing NBA with him. I was playing
NBA.
NBA 2K, the video game.
Okay, in real life or like online?
Online, of course. We were just playing a little pickup game, you know what I mean? We made our new characters. We hopped in the virtual park, and we started playing. We won like a 100-game win streak. We played for like, I think, 13, 14 hours straight. It was hard work, though, bro. You know, we got to win 100 games in a row together. It's crazy shit.
I don't know this guy, so I don't want to insult him. He might be an all right guy, but I can insult you.
Can I add him in real quick, and you can beat him? Just real quick, and if you get a feel from him, you know, one thing you guys do have in common, he's Muslim.
That's good.
He goes to the mosque. Yeah. Let me add him in here. Let me call him real quick. Tell him to join. 1 second here. Also, I was looking at your Twitter profile. Mm-hmm. Why does it have you have pronouns XE XIM in your bio, and it says here that you're a Democrat, vegan.
Wait a minute. Huh?
And Biden 2024 with a gay flag.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, I just don't fuck with that. Any of that shit, bro, to be honest.
Why? Whoa. I didn't know I was talking to a racist. Tell me why you don't fuck with any of those things.
Listen.
What's wrong with supporting the president? He's the president of the United States.
He's horrible.
Why?
Joe Biden is a fraud, and you know this. Listen, whoa. I know you're trying to suck up now to get off prison arrest.
Let's get into it.
Listen, bro, or house arrest. Can you just trust me? It's okay. Trump 2024. Trump 20. Make America great again. Right?
Make America great.
You sound like a bigot. And I want you to call me by my correct pronouns.
What are they?
Z-Zim.
Fuck no. You're a he. You're a guy.
No, I'm a Z-Zim.
You are not a Z-Zim. You're a guy. You're a he, him.
What is he talking about?
You're a bigot, Aiden. I want everyone to know. I want all the allies of the LGBT community. I want you all to cancel Aiden Ross because he refuses to call me by my correct pronouns. He's calling me by my dead name or my dead pronouns. I think that's the thing. Because he doesn't respect the fact that him calling me by the wrong pronouns is effectively violence, and I feel attacked, and I'm upset.
So you're part of the problem. You believe that pronouns should be taught in schools? You believe that people should have different
Yes. 100%. We should teach it in school. All the history, all the math, get that out the window. We have to be busy with 30 different kids in the class, calling them 30 different pronouns. Everyone has to remember that and teach that all day long because that's more important. That's how America stays the most important country in the world. That's what matters, Aiden. And if you don't support Joe Biden, you're a racist.
Are you fucking cloned? Bro.
Yeah, bro, huh? Like, I'm so confused. He gonna have to back it. He gonna have to bring some heavy ass info on why he believe all that, cause I am baffled by what he just said. What?
And if you don't support Joe Biden, you're a racist.
Are you fucking cloned?
Like, I support him on some things he do, not everything though. It's like 50 with him.
Bro, what are you doing, bro? No, put that shit down. No, I'm not gonna refer to you as an ex. What the fuck even is that, dude?
You know what it is.
You know what? I'll tell you what. I believe you. Paint your fingernails right now and I'll believe you. Paint your fingernails right now. Paint your fucking fingernails right now. Paint them.
Are you saying anyone who paints their fingernails is gay? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Well, I'll let the chat do the rest of the work on that one.
Why are you trying to bring me down with you in this little hole of yours, huh? Why are you trying to do this shit?
I'm just saying, you're calling people gay like it's an insult. Why would you call someone gay as if it's an insult?
Bro, listen, bro.
Why are you insulting people?
There's nothing wrong with being gay at all. I don't use it as an insult. When I'm playing Call of Duty and I get mad at someone, oh, that's so fucking gay. Damn. I have no problem with that, bro. I have no problem with that. I just don't like forced agendas being put onto people. I think everyone should be able to think and believe what they want to say, what they want to believe and what they want to think.
Well, you said that, not me, because I think that the government should decide exactly what we think and what we should say, and I believe that you should call me Z-Zim, otherwise you're violent.
What?
Clone.
So where's your little fucking friend? Come on.
He said I'm
Most definitely.
changing right now. I was just got out of the shower.
Most definitely is Aiden.
Tell Andrew a couple minutes. 2 minutes. Are you excited to talk to Jake Paul? I heard you and Jake Paul, you guys have met up before. That's about like.
I've met Jake. I know Jake. I have nothing against Jake. Sure, we'll talk to Jake. Why not?
Do you like Logan or nah?
I've never spoken to Logan. It's hard for me to say I dislike somebody.
Gotcha.
Because as a master of the 7 styles of Wudon, and especially considering the size of the battles and the monumental achievements which I undertake and excel at on a daily, there's very little space in my brain for me to dislike anybody. You can tell me names and I can tell you what I think of them, but they don't often cross my mind.
Okay, I got one.
If ever.
Adin Ross. What do you think about Adin Ross?
They don't often cross my mind, if ever. Ever.
Oh.
I mean, I used to think, how is Adin now and again, until I never got my letter in jail, and that's when you were permanently
Dude, can you stop
erased.
saying that shit? I got death threats! Motherfucker, I did write you.
Wait, what?
Ever.
Oh.
I mean, I used to think, how is Adin now and again, until I never got my letter in jail, and that's when you were permanently
Dude, can you stop
erased.
saying that shit? I got death threats! Motherfucker, I did write you, bro! You know I did. I hit Luke, I hit our mutual, I tried getting in touch with you. I was like, fuck it, I was in my car, about to come to Romania. Stop with this shit, bro. All your little... Listen, you have this cult fan base, the Tate fan crazy core. They're on my dick, bro. Saying, oh, you betrayed our brother. Bro, please, bro. Get him off my ass. You know I tried it. You know I tried. I tried, Andrew. I tried.
So all my fans are threatening you for not writing to me.
Yeah, I got death threats, bro. So funny, bro.
Well, that's what you get. It's karma, I guess.
Andrew, can I please add Adam22 in here? Please?
Sure.
Really?
Adam in there. He finna talk his shit. Hold on.
All right, chat. Go ahead and tell Adam to join.
Hold on.
Oh,
I mean, I don't really care. I don't really give a fuck. But I hope the conversation is interesting. I don't want to talk about anything that's degenerate. Those kind of things upset me. Upset my heart and spirit.
I'll tell you what. No matter what, this is your shit. You say, Aiden, just say Aiden remove, and I'll remove anyone you want me to. Let me see. Okay, but Neon's about to join right now.
Who is?
Neon.
Oh, yeah, your little mate. All right, coming in.
Your little mate.
So, bro, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
You know, I just want to say, I really knew about this. You know, like a year ago was our anniversary when we first met. Look at the YouTube video. A year ago is our anniversary. It's been a year since we've literally been with each other. Well, we've been talking.
What?
So that was your joke? The whole joke is that you were going to try and pretend we were a couple and do some gay fag shit?
Yo!
And that was your joke?
Yo! No! Listen. I was just trying to... Bro, okay, but real shit, it was a year ago since we... Doesn't time pass on? Bro, it's already been a year. How crazy is that?
Yes, time continues. It marches forward. That is correct.
Yeah, it does.
How the fuck are you a streamer? Is this what you talk about? This is your your insight.
Oh my
These
God.
are the thoughts in your brain. Isn't it crazy that a year has passed since a year ago? Let's all talk about that. Like, well, who the fuck listens to you? What do you say that's insightful or interesting ever?
Bro, nothing,
That's
bro.
what you come
Oh
up
my
with.
God.
And then you thought, you know what? Instead of me just saying that, let me first try and say it in a homosexual way. And then after I say it in a homosexual way, let me just talk about how it's been a year since a year ago. Cool, bro. Whoa, tell me another story. Tell me another super cool story, Aiden. It's also been a month since a month ago. Whoa, wild. I know. Go on, tell me a story. Let me hear your best story. Tell me something insightful and interesting. You just came up to that conclusion. You managed to be perspicacious enough to look out into the world, as I do, and come to very interesting conclusions that people want to hear. Because I analyze situations and I look at the information and I draw conclusions that the world is interested in, which is why I have the most famous television interview in history. You came to the conclusion that it has been a year since a year ago. Great. That's the beginning of your insights. Please continue and tell me more about the world. Tell me something else that makes me think.
I got something that you're actually proud of me about. A man has never, ever been to Mars.
Where's your friend?
He's on the way right now. Let me call him one more time.
If he doesn't appear in 1 minute, he's blacklisted from my stream.
Yo!
Yes.
All right.
He has 60 seconds.
Yo, join, bro.
Wait, bye.
All right, he's coming. So, you know,
50 seconds.
Oh my
I'm
God.
counting in my head, making it up as I go along.
Alrighty.
I just make up the number.
Okay.
It's about just make
40
it up.
seconds left.
Alrighty.
That's how it goes.
Yes, sir.
This is my stream. I run the stream. I decide who's on my stream.
You do run it. You run me as well. I got you, bro. Listen, bro. I want to redeem myself to you, bro. So, whatever you need me to do, bro. Hey, if you need some shit done, I got you. You need me to fly somewhere, I got you, bro.
Yeah?
Whatever you want me to do, I got you.
Really?
Give me a quest to do, and I'll complete it by the end of the year. Yes.
No. All by the end of the year. I'll talk about next week. I'll got some stuff I need you to do. I'll pay the flights and everything.
Okay. Well, what are?
No. Let's talk about this. You said you got my back, right?
Of course, I always do. Yes.
Cool. I need you to take a trip to Chile and then to Buenos Aires in Argentina.
Where?
I need you to go.
What the fuck even are
Santiago
those
to
states?
Yeah, like where are you?
in Argentina.
Why do you need
Take
to
a
go
trip
there?
to Chile and then to Buenos Aires in Argentina.
Where?
I need you to go
What the fuck even are those states?
Santiago, Chile, and then Buenos Aires. And I need you to go. I need you to get something for me. Can you go next week? Will you go for me?
Well, I mean,
No, Adin. This is deadly serious. Oh, by the way, tell your little friend to fuck off. He took too long. I don't want to talk to him.
no, he's here. He's here. Yo,
No,
Neon.
you took too
Wait, Neon,
fucking
nice.
long.
Neon, hold on. Listen, Neon, put your camera on, Neon.
I'm here, bro. I'm here.
Tate, do you see him?
In the nick of time.
This is my best friend. His name is Mikhail. His name's
What's going
Neon.
on? My name is Neon. Nice to meet you.
So this is who I've been hanging
Nice-
out with.
nice to
Andrews.
meet you.
Since you got locked up and went to prison, this is my best friend. We were kindled and we went on a 100-game win streak in 2K. We were playing for 13 hours straight.
We were grinding video games all day. It was the funnest time of my life.
Yeah, but
You know what? I'm going to say something about video games because I haven't played video games in years. And now because I'm on house arrest and I'm entering my 6th month of house arrest, I decided I need to do something to relax my brain instead of just endlessly train.
You've been playing games.
I decided to start trying to play video games. So what I did is I picked up where I left off because I haven't played games in so long. And I've picked up with Super Smash Brothers because that's the game I used to play about literally 20 years ago. Literally on the first ever N64.
Right.
So now I've got Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, and I want you to know, Adin, that I would beat the fuck out of you.
I swear to God, you
at
won't.
Smash Brothers.
You won't. All right.
I would beat you to a pulp in that game.
I promise you wouldn't. We could put up money. We could play. I don't give a fuck. We can put up.
Here's what we're going to do. Shut up and listen. Here's what we're going to do. First thing we're going to do is see if you were lying to me earlier because you love to lie. You said you'd do something for me. I need you to go to Santiago and Argentina. I want you to go next week, and I will pay for first-class flights for you and another person to go, along with a hotel, so you can meet somebody who knows me and collect something I need collected. Will you actually go? It is Tuesday. You will fly. Shut up. You'll fly on Monday.
What the fuck is this? Hey, you're not going to bitch him around, bro.
Yes, I am. Because he lied to me. He said he'd do anything I need him to do.
Right.
So now he turns out he's a liar. Are you going to do it or not?
Okay,
Don't call my boy a liar. Watch your fucking mouth, bro.
All right, hold on a
Oh
second.
my gosh.
Mikhail, hold on. I want you guys to be on a good foot. You guys are both my best
Yeah,
friends.
that's all right. Yep. We're good. We're good
Mikhail,
friends.
do you know who this guy is? You ever heard of him before? Probably not, right?
Yeah, I saw him on the news reports for being a prisoner, but that's about it.
Damn.
Well,
well, that's one way to go.
he's a good guy.
Seems like a nice guy. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a great guy. But look,
It certainly highlighted my global flame. That must be true.
but Mikhail, pretty much anyway. So look, bro, I will do something for you.
No, look, fuck off. I have a question. Did you actually do it, bro?
Nope.
course
Neon.
not.
What the fuck?
Okay,
is...
I'm just making sure, bro.
You know
Damn.
he didn't, though, bro. You know he didn't. And you.
I know.
Will you do something for me or not, Adin?
Okay, Mikhail, can you come with me, bro? You're my best friend. We have to go to Chile.
Yes, I'll come with you. I got you.
So
Are there bad bitches there?
I don't know. I don't know if there are. I don't know if you'll be able to find them or if they'll talk to you. The point is, Adin said
Do
he'd
you
do
know who
something
the
for me.
fuck I am?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
So you're telling me
know
a
who
girl
you
is
are.
fucking your bald ass over me?
Oh.
Is that SpongeBob on your T-shirt?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I gotta take my
Why
inhaler.
am I talking to these
Freaking
children?
the fuck up. I gotta take my inhaler.
You got to
Okay, you take your inhaler, G. That'll turn the girls on. Right, Adin. While he's busy with his inhaler because he can't seem to handle air without assistance, you tell me.
I know that's so fucked way to say it. Like, it ain't no other way to put it.
He with his inhaler because he can't seem to handle air without assistance. You tell me if you're going to do something for me like you promised you would, or if you're simply lying.
Okay, I said by the end of the year. Now,
No, that's not. Why by the end of the year? I need you to go next week. Just
Dude.
admit you're not going to do it.
Oh
Just admit
my
you're not going to do it,
God.
or I'll book the flights right here on stream. You going to go or not?
Okay, so what do you I have to meet someone, pick something up, and then leave? Okay, you know what? Can I have somebody do it for me?
No. You and a friend will go to Santiago, then Argentina next week, yes or no?
Okay, so
Get fucking killed there.
Wait, it's bad out there?
Yes, they kidnap and like cut your body parts off and shit there, bro.
Huh?
It's setting you up.
Wait.
They won't cut yours off. They can't mess with you. You got a SpongeBob t-shirt on and an inhaler. They're scared of you, G. Don't worry about that. You just turn up and you tell them who's boss. You tell them. That's right. You tell them. You say you're a streamer and you
You're
play
a
video
disgrace to
games
the
all
Muslim.
day.
You're a
You let
disgrace to
them
the
know who the
Muslim.
man
Fuck
is.
you.
You not know who the man is.
You the favorite Italian symbol. You bitch. You're in house arrest, you pussy. You fucking loser. You and your dirty ass brother. Fuck him too, dumb bitch. Look at you just sitting there, you bald refugee. Fuck you.
All right, hold on. Everyone.
I don't know why you're laughing.
All
You
right,
fucking-
all right.
Whoa.
Everyone, calm it down a notch. Listen, I'm
calm. I'm just saying that
No,
he has
no, you're
nothing to worry
country, bro.
about. I'm trying to
Listen,
get your
you're weird.
self-esteem, bro.
Listen,
I'm saying you
I
have
was
nothing to worry about. You're a tough guy. Go over there and
I'll tell you what, fuck,
boss.
I got a better deal. On my life, me and Neon versus you in the ring, I swear to God, me and him are knocking you the fuck out.
We will fucking kill you, bro.
Oh my God, this is the biggest waste of my time.
What?
Even on house arrest, this is a waste of my time.
How?
Right. So you're not going to go next. So you're not going to go
Neon,
next week. So
Neon,
that
you
was
want
a
me so
lie.
bad. You know what? Why do you need it? I'll do it. Fuck it. What do you want? What do you want done?
No, don't, Aiden. This is not going to be like every other time you lied to me. You're either going to do it or you're not going to do it. Don't
Listen,
waste
you
my
have
time.
my,
This is
you
serious.
have my word. He will do it. You have my word.
I want you to go. You can film it all. You can make a big documentary how you did what Top G needed you to do in Santiago, Chile.
Dude, I don't know where that is. First of all, what hold on. What continent even is that? Where does that even exist on the globe?
It's in South America, you dumb fuck.
And that's where they chop you up and sell your body parts?
Yes, bro. It's dangerous.
Dude, listen, Andrew, you know I love you and I would do anything for you, realistically. You want me to go to another continent I know nothing about, named Chile, and meet somebody, and I'm probably going to not make it even back alive.
Are you saying consonant on purpose?
What?
It's consonant.
Okay, so you fail on that test. Next, as for Smash Bros, I actually would like to see how good you are at this game. So what I'm actually going to do then, even though you failed me in the task I need you to do, I will invite you instead to Romania next week to come, and we will play $10,000 a game, Smash Bros, live for the world to see. You versus me, 10 grand a game, money up front. We're going to put 100 grand down each. I'm going to play 10 games. What do you think?
$100,000?
At least, minimum. And we're going to play
guess you
Smash
can
Bros.
afford that.
Everyone who loses, every time you lose a game, is 10 Gs.
I'm not going to lie, I like that.
Yeah.
But can we play my game too?
No, we can't play your game. Because like I said, I've not played video games for 20 years, and I'm only playing one game. I picked up the game I played when I was younger, and I don't want to play any other game. I don't want to know about any other game. I don't want to hear about any other game. I'm uninterested. I play Smash Bros. Because that's what I used to play. You told me you'd beat me, and you lied.
Fuck
to
it, I'll
yourself
beat you
and
then,
the
bro. Let's
universe.
do it then.
And
Fuck it,
you
yes.
Stop for lying. 10 grand a game. Will you come here, get your ass kicked, and pay me every time I destroy you? Or as usual, you're just saying words on a fucking stream, trying to be entertaining, lying because you can't think of anything actually insightful and interesting to say.
Damn, he be on ass.
Get off his
Sure.
dick, little bro.
Hey, thank you, brother.
No problem, brother. All right, so am I done with the shit? What the fuck is this,
No,
bro?
shut up. I want to talk about Islam with both of you. That's why I invited you
Oh.
here. Yeah, because my friend Mikhail is a Muslim, Andrew.
Assalamu alaikum. Hey, bald fuck. Assalamu alaikum.
I was just about to reply to you, but then you insulted me, and I don't think that was necessary.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Mikhail, how long have you been practicing Islam for?
Ever since I was born.
Okay.
Islam is a beautiful thing, and I don't think it should be discussed on this stream because I don't think this stream is halal enough to also
I
mix
agree.
in with Islam as a whole. Because I think we're
I
talking
agree.
about people are swearing, and we're talking about subjects which are not particularly deep or insightful, and I think we should keep the two separate. Sorry, Aiden.
Oh no, it's okay.
Out of respect for the religion, I think we should just talk
I'm
about.
glad I
something
respect
else.
you. I actually respect you for that on God.
Good, thank you.
No problem.
So far all we've concluded is that Aiden's a liar. Everything he says is a lie.
Well, Mikhail, aren't we going on a double date with those two supermodels?
Yes, we have two bad bitches coming up very soon. You gonna be a part of it? Tate?
Wait. Show me what double date? What?
Macau, show the girl. Show the girl you're talking to. Show him.
Okay. Her name is wait.
No, just show the picture. Just show the picture of the girl you're talking to.
Okay.
Yeah, he finna name drop and show a picture. That's
I'm happy for you though, bro. I think this one's the one for you, bro. I know you're saving your virginity for her, but
This is me and her ass next to me.
This must not be her though. Yeah.
That's It's hard for me to see the screen. I don't know if it's a joke or not. I can't see. It's just a normal picture. I'm assuming. That's good.
Yeah, she's me showcasing her fat ass. You see it?
Okay. Well, I hope you end up married and happy and have a beautiful family and you respect each other and treat each other as you deserve to be
Of course.
treated. And
I mean, my plan is just to fuck bitches until I die. So.
that's your plan? You don't ever plan to be anything more serious than that?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Life's a fucking joke, bro. You die, you know, who gives a fuck, bro? Live life to the fullest, right, Aiden?
No, you're wrong about that. It's all about leaving a print here.
Facts.
Correct. Are you gonna have
Facts. You gotta leave a boy.
children or not?
His footprint.
I mean, yeah, bro. I want mini-me's. They're gonna come out looking good as fuck.
That's it.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you have it very well thought through. So
Wait, but
I look
Andrew,
forward to-
Andrew, what is the point of life though?
why does there have to be a point?
Well, like, why are we
You're
here?
here. Yeah, but you're here anyway. Why does there have to be a why? You now exist.
But don't
Who
you ever
says
question
is
why are you?
important?
But don't you ever question why? Oh, I think. Hold on. I think Adam22 wants to join. But
Oh my god.
Only 3 people at a time. So if Adam joins, then we have to say goodbye to our friend.
Yo.
Bro, you're about to piss me the fuck off, bro. You're
Sorry,
gonna kick me yet?
friend.
You're gonna kick me?
No, chill, Macau. Not yet.
If
I don't wanna be around that
I
Adam
won't
guy.
kick you. Aiden would kick you, not me.
He's not
I'm
gonna
just
kick me.
saying.
That's my boy. That's my boy. He's not kicking me, bitch.
Oh.
Neon. It's actually his stream today, not mine. So,
You know what? I'm just leave. You got it, bro.
no,
Have fun with Adam,
chill.
bro.
Listen, chill. Just listen, man.
I don't want to be around the Adam guy anyway, bro.
Aiden, you have to choose who you like more, me or your little friend in the green T-shirt.
Okay.
Good question. Who do you like more?
Oh.
What is this? Are you guys both gay for me? Which one of you guys want me to marry you or some shit?
You
Come
have,
on.
to, you have to choose who gets to stay and who gets to go. I'll leave right now. If you want me to leave, I'll leave.
No,
but then I'll
no,
see
Oh my
if-
god, here we go with this shit. You attention whore. Just kick me, bro. Just kick me. You got it, bro.
Hold on. To be fair, Neon, I have
You don't even got nothing to say because that's true. He just got his ass.
Now, if you want me to leave, I'll leave. but then I'll
No,
see
Oh
if-
my god, here we go with this shit. You attention whore. Just kick me, bro. Just kick me. You got it, bro.
Hold on. To be fair, Neon, I have to just say one thing. You know I love you, Neon, but
Cool, bro.
wait, am I being a fake friend?
Yeah, he loves you, but he just wants to kick you off the stream. So, no big
All
deal.
good, bro. It's all good. Don't care. He has like 3 real views anyway. Don't give a fuck. All right, have a great day, man.
Why
Peace.
are you leave, why are you leaving me, Neon? You could just stay
Oh.
stay for a little bit. You guys could both stay.
The bald fuck wants me out. I'm gonna get out, bro.
But you guys are both my friends. Why can't everyone just stay and be happy?
You said you want Adam to come on. If Adam's not coming, then I'm happy to entertain your little friend with the inhaler. It's fine.
I think Adam's wrapping up something.
Don't talk about my disability, bro.
Oh, Adam's
what?
Adam's in a shoot right now. He said he's shooting with his wife.
At least he is.
Yep. But
Right. So, are you going to fly to Romania and lose at video games or not? Or is it just more lies out your mouth?
it's not lies, bro. When have I ever lied to you? Please tell me, bro. Please.
All you do is lie, Aiden. Everything that comes out your mouth is just a lie. Everything you do is just talk. You just say things, and none of it has any weight. Your word has no value. You don't say anything and think, "Oh shit, I said it, so now I have to do it." My word is my bond. I'm a man, and all I have is my word. You don't give a shit. You'll sit here and say, "I'm going to get in best shape ever," and then you'll just go and do drugs. And it's amazing that the words out your mouth have no weight in your mind at all. You don't give a shit what you say. You'll say anything. You just talk garbage all day long.
I was going through a
you
dark-
don't even think about what you've said, what duty you have to yourself or the universe or to other people.
Yeah.
No, you just say things.
I was going through a very dark time and I picked up a bottle of lean. I'm sorry, bro. But you don't know what it's like to go through an addiction. That's one thing you don't know how to do, what it's like. So you can't be ignorant. Hold on. You cannot be ignorant and level that out. I fucked up. I realized I fucked up and thank God I got clean off it. I was on that shit for months, sipping crazy amounts of lean. You don't know what addiction's like, so you need to zip it before you lose it.
I'll argue with you on that point. Firstly, I'll ask, what was this dark time? What inspired this dark time that made you feel like you needed lean?
An escape out of my mind because I was going through it.
Why? What happened that made you want to go through it?
Personal issues.
Okay. Do you think that your personal issues were more difficult than, let's say, the personal issues I've perhaps dealt with in the last 4 to 5 months?
Yes.
Yes.
I've perhaps dealt with in the last 4 to 5 months.
Yes.
Yes.
This girl got dicked down. It was very sad, bro.
No, that's not what happened. My girl did not. Hey, Neon. That's not what fucking happened, bro.
Bro.
My girl didn't get dicked. Dude, shut up, bro.
Yeah, and I was the one who dicked her down.
Who did she cheat with?
Nobody,
Fuck
bro.
Tammy in the ass. Tammy lives in Houston. Oh God, I fucked her in the ass. That's what happened.
It's weird.
Whoa,
with.
what? Whoa, he said it. He said
Nobody,
it.
bro.
Tammy in the ass. Tammy lives in Houston. Oh God, I fucked her
Okay, nah, he
in the ass. That's what happened.
It's weird ass kid in my shit, bro.
I know where she lives too, and her mom, and I fucked her too. Fuck that bitch.
You're such a loser, dude.
I'm a loser. Yeah, says you.
You're
You
a
fucking
four-eyed,
loser.
You're a four-eyed, ugly fuck fraud. Fuck
And you're a
you.
Jew that's gonna burn in hell. You're gonna burn in fucking hell, you Jewish kike. Fuck you.
See, Andrew, and you're laughing, Andrew? What the hell? Dude.
Wait, is that a bad word?
Yes.
Wait, what?
You know it
I've
is.
heard people say this. Nice, bro. Well, I'm fucked, bro. Oh my God, what have I done?
Apologize. Stop taking your inhaler and apologize.
Disabled.
Bro, can you please apologize, bro?
Sorry, bro.
Okay. Jake Paul is on the way soon. Jake Paul will be here in about 15 minutes. I'm trying to get Adam in there. I think he's just shooting a porn scene. Regardless, though, it's none of everyone's business why I sip the pick of the bottle. You know, it's personal shit.
Yeah.
Andrew, are you okay?
Hell nah, he ain't paying no attention.
Yeah, I'm just bored of you. Wait.
Neon, apologize. Chat, should he apologize? Oh, God.
I think he doesn't like me, bro. It's all good.
Why?
No, I like you. I like you.
Oh, thanks. I like you too, man.
No, it's nothing personal. And
Hold on. So you do like Neon. You do like Neon.
yeah, why would I dislike him? I have nothing personal against him. Why would
Thank
I?
you, man. I appreciate it. I like you too, and you know the shit you spread and stuff. You're a great guy.
Thank you very much. See, we just gotta get rid of Adin. We can kick him off.
That's what I'm fuck. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
It'll be good.
What is your guys'
It will be
your
good.
issue? Listen, I respect, I get it because you guys are both, you know, Muslims, and I love both of you like my brothers.
Yeah.
Would you ever convert?
Huh.
What?
Would you ever convert to become a Muslim? It's just a question.
It's a great question. You know, I never thought deeply about it.
Okay. Why are you making that face? What the fuck?
I mean, well, let me ask you a question. Part of being a part of your culture and religion, Neon, like, how devoted are you to it?
I go to the mosque every Friday. I pray around 2 to 3 times a day. I'm working on it, bro.
Do you commit any, like, haram?
No, I'm still a virgin. I'm waiting to fuck, you know, until marriage.
Okay. Just curious.
Yeah.
So you don't jerk off or anything?
No.
Oh.
Wait. I used to back in the day, but I stopped.
All right, well, that's good. Do you gamble?
Yeah. Fuck no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Whatever. Well, it is what it is. All right. Let's let me text the motherfucker real quick.
All right. Yeah.
Let's see here. Let me call Jakey. I love Jake Paul, bro.
Nerds are boring. It'll work.
Dude, Neon, what's his
Not a
issue?
nerd, bro. What the fuck?
No, Neon,
Well,
what's
this guy's on a period. Is he a tranny, bro? He's on his fucking period.
Dude, what is wrong with him, bro? Why are you acting like that?
He's going through it emotionally, bro. I can't blame him.
Well, what does he do for work? I don't know, Neon, before you get off, before, you know, you get kicked, because my whole chat is spamming to kick you.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. They're Tate dick suckers. I'm gonna just leave, bro. It's all good.
No, wait, but Neon, I just want to say, bro.
Have fun with Tate for the next 6 months before he gets fucked. GG. Bye.
Dude, what is wrong? Why would you say...
What did he just
Tate for the next
say?
6 months before he gets fucked. Just leave, bro. It's all good.
No, wait,
What?
but Neon, I just want to say, bro.
Have fun with Tate for the next 6 months before he gets fucked. GG. Bye.
Dude, what is wrong? Why would you say... You're such an insensitive piece of shit, Neon. L Neon in the fucking chat, bro. Insensitive, man. Insensitive. Just
Yeah,
seriously
nah, that
so
was
fucking
crazy.
insensitive,
That
dude.
was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's his life. Like what?
Fuck, man.
That
Neon,
ain't-
what the hell was that? Andrew, you there? I kicked him. He's gone.
I just looked up. You kicked your little friend? Why?
Yeah. He was being super insensitive, man. You know how to make sure he was out of here.
I genuinely didn't hear a word. I didn't have my headphones on. What was he saying?
You know, he was just being too toxic, man. He said some shit about me and you, and it's just not right, you know?
Yeah,
I didn't like that. I don't like anyone that's just disrespectful.
That shit wasn't cool.
Well, normally when I do emergency meetings or I do these lives, I try and give a lot of value and help people. But when I do them with you, I just like to sit and chill and talk and like waste time, because when it comes to wasting time, you're a fantastic person to speak to. So I try and just like have a pretty generalized, relaxed cigar.
So do you gain anything out of talking to me? Anything?
Absolutely nothing. You have never said anything that has made me think for more than a fraction, not even a fraction of a second. Everything that's come out of your mouth, I've already known what it's gonna. When you start a sentence, I know how it ends. And it's boring the whole way through. You've never said anything that has made me contemplate anything ever. I just sit here and educate you, and you half listen, and I educate the audience by extension, but I gain absolutely nothing at all from it. So normally I think, oh, I'm going to talk to Adin. I'll just smoke a nice cigar, drink a coffee, chill, relax. So to do that, I do agree it should be a pretty happy environment. We don't need toxicity in this environment because there's no value being displayed unless I give the value. I don't gain any value from anybody, especially not fucking you. So all in all, let's keep it pleasurable and happy and friendly.
How you feel about that?
For sure, bro. You know, damn.
Yeah, how you feel?
I mean, I never knew that, bro. I thought you've at least gained something.
You could say something. Make me learn. Make me think. What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about something interesting.
I would love to talk about it.
I like talking about history. Do you know anything about history?
Of course.
History teaches you about the future.
I know a lot about politicians. I know a lot about a lot of stuff. I've actually been doing a lot of research.
History repeats itself every time, and it really does.
Tell me something.
Let's have a discussion. In your personal belief, Andrew.
It's probably just a little amplified, but it most definitely repeats itself.
The most important man in history, and I want to hear.
Listen, Adin.
That's because
I am a professional. I told you to tell me something. I didn't tell you to ask me a question. Teach me something. Give me some value. Go on. Say something which is interesting. Start a conversation which genuinely requires us both to explain our opposing viewpoints, and the people at home can extract and extrapolate from the conversation we have.
I got it.
And gain a new
I got it. The educational system is extremely outdated, and it's meant to set people up for laboratory jobs and stuff.
That's true. The educational system is outdated. I agree with you, and I do agree with you also that it's designed to set people up for the slave mind, for the worker mind, the hive mind.
Yeah.
Tell me where. So where did you come to this conclusion? How did you decide this was true, Adin? Tell me.
When you really decide and think about things. For example, I saw something that you said, but I don't just get this information from you. It's common knowledge. When you go to college, you're in debt, right? When you apply to schools and stuff, and you get a degree. You're taking out loans for school and stuff. You're getting loans for textbooks. You're paying a dorm, etc. You're in debt, and then after that, you have to go to school and work off your debt. Then before you know, you buy a house. You're always in debt throughout your whole life. Right. So I feel like school sets you up to be in debt and to keep you low. But when people that think outside the box and really skip these regular ass jobs of working for other big corporate companies and stuff, then that's when they're not really living in debt. Does that make sense? And it's not really full freedom, but it's at least.
I feel like everybody knows that.
A little bit more freedom than it is living a regular in debt life.
If you weren't a streamer, how would you try and become successful and rich?
It would be hard, but I think the way I would do it is networking and becoming and finding out ways in entrepreneurship. I'd figure it out. I would figure it out, bro.
Okay.
No, give me something specific. What would you try and do?
Flip things. I would find ways to make money out of thinking outside the box. Something that nobody's doing. Something that is very, unique. Real estate, investing, crypto, shit like that.
You just said, I'm going to think outside the box and do something that nobody else is doing, and named crypto and real estate as those out of the box ideas that nobody else has ever thought of or tried. Perhaps the most in the box ideas that everyone on earth is already trying to do.
Yeah.
Listen, man, we were on a good discussion, Bait. I was telling you my knowledge of what I analyze about the world. I've also analyzed a lot of things that people do Like, for example, can I say something that's super fucking ironic? I showed you my watch collection. Wearing iced out diamond chains to me is super cringe because there's no point of it except to look good. But they're trying to impress people that generally don't care about them. They're trying to impress people that, when I say that, I mean people I'm referring to who wear chains.
Okay, so now I'm going to, because I'm a genius, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start providing some value to the people who are watching us now because they've watched enough bullshit. So let's make people actually learn things. So you've said the people are wearing diamond chains because they're trying to make people care about them, people who are not interested in them. Why do you think, especially men, I guess we could talk about women as well, but we're both males, so we could talk about it from the masculine perspective. Why do you think men specifically are trying to signal status that way? What do you think is the advantage of signaling status? What does it happen for?
I think it's, like I said, it comes with pushing this narrative where you have to wear diamonds and have all these things and try to look look cool. I guess you could say look, the word is hip, right? So
But don't you think men have always signaled status? Don't you think in some form, even since the dawn of human time, the Romans would wear gold, or you'd kill your enemy and chop his head off and put on a stick, or wear a feather, or whatever it was? Don't you think humans have always signaled status? Don't you think the chief of every tribe in every single civilization across the planet has always worn something which is primarily decoration, just to signal to a degree status? Don't you think that humans have always done that?
I think there's other ways to flex, I guess that's the word.
Interesting.
That's facts.
Okay, so there's other ways to signal status.
Yeah.
So firstly, do we agree that men should signal status? Do you think it's important to state a signal as a man or not?
I believe so, yes.
Why?
Yeah.
Because that's the status of a man. I think that's what you do. You know, it's when you're a man, it's all about pride, even though pride isn't good.
How you carry yourself, you know what I'm saying? How you walk, how you talk, bro, everything.
It's good to sometimes put it aside, but it's you know, men that's something men should do. As a man.
Okay, so you say there's other ways for a man to show he's high value and show his status. What are they?
I think instead of wearing an iced out watch, you wear a presidential. I think instead of wearing an iced out chain, you buy a car for your mom or something. I just think there's other things to do. Buying stuff for your mom, making sure people will buy chains, but they won't even buy their mom's houses and cars. You know what I mean? So it's like backwards, if that makes sense. I just think
yeah, but that's both money. What about being in good physical condition? Don't you think that shows status? Don't you think that shows you're a hardworking, dedicated, motivated person?
Yes, it does, sir. Yes.
So it's very important. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, sir.
So why do you still look like shit?
You know, it goes both ways, bro. I told you I was battling an addiction. And again, you don't know what
I don't care about your sob story. I don't give a fuck
about your shit. I don't care. When you came out of prison, you looked like a homeless fucking crackhead. And did I say shit? I said, damn, I hope he gets home, has a warm blanket, and eats some hot food. Fuck you.
You expect me to feel sorry for you because you're saying you were battling an addiction and I don't know what it's like to battle an addiction?
I'm not saying that.
Stupid.
I'm not saying that.
That's stupid.
No, I'm not saying that, bro. But what I'm trying to say is this. It all comes to this, Andrew. Everything in life is about experience. You could say, Adin, don't touch that hot door over there. It's hot. It's hot. Guess what? What does the mind think? Why is he telling me that? I gotta experience it myself. I gotta fuck up. I gotta fall down. I gotta touch that hot door. You can say 1,000 times, don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it. I'm me. I'm my own man. I'm gonna eventually touch it.
So you're saying I should become an addict to lean, otherwise I don't understand the world.
You went through enough, you experienced enough in your life to something that ignited something in your brain to realize, hey, I don't even have to touch this path ever. The regular person is curious. Human beings are amazing because they're curious, bro. Everyone is curious. Yes. So what I'm trying to say.
I'm so nosy.
So we talked about how a good physical condition can signal status, and we talked about how you fail there. What else can signal status for a man?
I think a big one is making sure his people are good. That's the biggest thing. Making sure the castle.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. Good answer. So that includes the woman who's on your arm and the men who are around you. So what do you expect?
And your mom, and you know your mother too.
Yeah, and your family completely. Yeah. So let's say you meet a guy and he's standing with 3 or 4 other guys, and you think that you want this man in your mind. He's a high status man. The other men around him, who are these guys? Explain the scenario to me.
So I'm sorry. Can you explain it?
You're saying that a man can signal status through the people he hangs around with.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so describe these other people you'd hang around with if you wanted to signal yourself as a high status male.
I think if you hang around people, if you're in a room full of winners, you're a winner. well, not specifically you're a winner, but you're more likely to be a winner than hanging out in a room full of losers. So what I'm saying is, if you're around people with the same mindset as you were and a motivated mindset, you don't like disciplined mindset.
Yeah.
If you're around people that are on the same shit you're on, if not greater shit, like friendly competition, for example. If I'm with someone who's competitive as fuck and we're both successful, it's gonna make me want to do more. Does that make sense?
Agreed. So you're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with, right? So your network is extremely important.
Yes, sir.
Good. So we agree on that point. Something else I've been teaching for a very long time, which
Yes.
is also what I teach on my newsletter and on my website. So
Yes.
we agree on that. What about the woman on your arm? How
Crazy little shout out.
would the woman on your arm increase your status as a man?
Because the woman on your arm makes sure you're nurtured, makes sure you're provides. Well, no, you provide, but the woman on your arm is nurturing you. The woman on your arm is making sure that she can take care. Well, I don't want to come off as misogynist, but this is I'm traditional. I believe that I just don't want people to fucking clip this, think it's the wrong way. But like,
I'm asking, you know, we're talking about how a man can signal status. What kind of woman next to you gives you status as a man? A beautiful woman. Would you agree a beautiful woman gives you status?
About 90s love.
of course, but I think a woman with character. I think a woman that knows how to that knows how to take care of a home, if that makes sense. Nurture.
I'd agree with that. Again,
Like you're not
Good.
gonna want and it took a while for me to understand this. But like, bro, to be honest, bro, you don't want there's a lot of girls in this world, right? And a lot of these girls, some of these girls that are like Instagram models and stuff, they have no personality and they couldn't
None. Can't do shit behind that Instagram. Can't do not a thing to provide.
take care of a home if you told them, if you give a manual. They have no motherly traits. They have nothing in them that makes them an actual, you know what I mean, nurturer. But there's
and that's because they ain't even grown up yet either. They ain't even fully developed. Come on now. Come on.
girls out there who hold it down and who know how to nurture, that aren't these Instagram models.
That's why we lacking. That's why we lacking behind.
They're twerking in these videos and fucking
Yeah.
half naked
Okay.
and rapping about
Good.
getting
So you-
fucked. So like,
good. So you're talking about a female who's modest,
Right.
who knows how to take care of a home,
yes,
who has a good heart,
Right.
who's beautiful,
Yeah.
and that will add to your status as a man.
Yes, sir.
And if you're in good physical condition, and you're also hanging around with other men who are winners, who have similar women in similar physical condition, that will also add to your status, and you'll be a very high status male, correct?
correct.
Why do you have none of these things?
Damn.
Why are you trying to pin it on me? Why do you have none of these things?
I have all of these things.
What do you have? You have a girl next to you.
Of course, I have to be very careful what I say because of my current legal jeopardy. But of
Fair
course,
enough.
I think everybody here understands I'm not lonely. I think everyone here understands the power of my network, and everyone here understands my physical prowess and my mental capability. I'm asking you why you're not in fantastic physical shape. You're very
told
young.
you
You're
why.
very rich.
I explained
why
it.
you're not.
You're right.
Okay.
But I have
all
a
right.
plan. I
And
have a
why do
plan.
you have a beautiful woman on your arm who truly cares about you? Why has that not been achieved yet?
Well, I mean, if you ask your chat, I ask my chat. Watch this. How many of you guys are single in this chat? But me. A lot of people are single. It takes a while to find the one, you know, and hopefully it'll happen to me, and I hope it happens to you. You've met many women, it happens, man. I can't force it. If I force somebody, if I go to the street, say, hey, be my wife, hey, be my person, be the one on my arm. It's forced, and it's hard to find the one that you wanna have on your arm. You and I are different. I believe that you only need one girl in this world, and I believe that I believe in one and done. That's what I believe in.
How many love letters a week do you get from women in general?
None. I don't get love letters from women. I don't even write letters. That's like really outdated and like from
No,
30
you
years ago.
don't get any fan mail from women ever? Because
I
I'm
get
supposed to be the
DMs.
world's worst.
I get DMs all
Yeah,
the time.
DMs, love
Yeah,
letters,
yeah.
emails, whatever, presents in the mail, all the things I get. How many do you get?
I get DMs all the time. I used to get them a lot more a few months back, but I mean, I get them all the time. They happen, of course. It's always going on, the DMs.
Right.
Always.
So how come you're still single if all these women want you, Adin?
Because they want me for the wrong reasons, Andrew.
Okay, I understand. What do they want you for? Your money?
Money, they want me because the
Come
name,
on,
they
man.
want me
You know that. Don't try to act dumb. You know that.
because the attention, they want me because the buzz. It's the wrong reasons, Andrew. You know this.
Yup.
I think the right one will come to me, and I'll know this once I'm done with this stuff. Once I'm done with this whole internet persona shit.
Yeah.
I think I'll find the right one that doesn't care about all this shit. You know, it's hard. I don't want anything ugly. I don't want anything that's not real. I want real
Thanks.
love. I want real passion. I think waiting is the best thing to do. Focusing on myself right now. I
Yeah.
fucked up. I battled addiction, and I prayed that nobody has to battle what I went through, and people have it way worse than me, so I'm not even gonna sit here and play like victim. I fucked up. I made the decision. I was in the gym looking really good, making progress, and I fucked up, and I regret it, but I learned from it, and I won't do that again. And now I have this whole plan to change my life again. So, you know, it's sometimes you got to fall down before you get back up and even go harder. So I'm excited. I can't wait to really see, you know, improve the world wrong again, like I've always been doing throughout my whole life. So.
So if a woman only wants you because you're rich and famous, and let's say she thinks you're interesting and charismatic, and that you're funny, and that you have a high status because you're a streamer, you don't think she really loves you?
I'm not saying that. I just think it's harder to come by. I think it's, I don't know. It's a good question, to be honest, because I haven't, like, let's take me for example. Let's say I met a woman, right? And she only likes me because I'm 6'4", built like Hercules, hundreds of millions of dollars, most famous man in the world, perfect in every way, intelligent, funny, charismatic, interesting. Let's say she only likes me for these shallow reasons. Don't you think her love is actually true by the time you add it all up? She loves who I am as a person because that's who I truly am. Fair enough.
No?
That's fair.
And if I only love her because she's beautiful and is nice to me and is gorgeous and she takes care of me, is my love for her true? I think you should start replying to some of these DMs, Adin. Do you need...
Because he don't even know how they truly are. Unless you keep them around, you know what I'm saying?
Need help. Get your DMs open now. I'll tell you what to text. Let's go. Let's play the game.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know
Find a beautiful girl who messaged you. I don't know why you're pretending that you don't reply to the beautiful girls who message you, because you clearly do, because you're not ignoring them. You're not a G, Adin. You're probably like, hi. Yeah, hi, yeah. Can we meet now? Like, I know you. You're straight on it.
Why do you underestimate?
Don't pretend you're some G. You ain't ignoring these girls. Why are you lying to me? Where are you? Miami or LA? Where are you?
Miami, you know this. I got out of LA. I sold my crib and everything. I told you I was getting the fuck out.
Okay, so you're in Miami. So there's lots of girls in Miami, and they all want clout. So you're getting all these messages from girls, and you're saying you're not replying to them?
No.
And you just sit by yourself all day, every day.
Facts.
Talking to your little friend with his inhaler. That's what you do with your life.
Andrew, can I ask you a question? This is a great question.
Sure.
What is the point of fucking all these bitches, these Miami thoughts, these bitches, right? Yeah. That have been passed around, what's the point of that? What do I gain out of that? What's the game?
Absolutely agree.
Exactly.
Absolutely agree. There's no point in it.
No point.
The goal is,
that's why you don't even go there, and they gonna love it. They gonna love it. You just gotta keep them. You know what I'm saying? Do some things. Actually do something. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up. That's how you gonna see.
It's for you to find the good one, right? So you have to go to the supermarket and pick up a lot of apples till you find the good apple. Some of the apples are rotten, some of the apples are bad. You can't ignore all the apples because you're never going to get a good one. I'm not saying you don't have to have sex with them, but you can go on a date, you can talk to them. You might meet a nice one. You don't know.
You know, every girl that I've been, since I've been doing the internet shit, every girl that has, 90% of them, I make sign NDAs and stuff, just so because I don't want them saying shit or taking pictures of shit or not that I'm a weirdo, I just, people like to leak things and stuff like that.
Has that ever happened to you or not?
Hell yeah.
What have they leaked about you?
Dumb shit, man. Dumb
shit. Like what?
Just stupid shit, stuff I don't know.
If it's leaked, say it.
Pictures and stuff. I don't know. It's just nothing crazy. I'm not a weirdo outside. You met me off stream. Am I a weird person? No.
Why didn't you let me answer that?
Am I a weird person, Andrew, outside of the streaming bullshit?
So what did they leak about you? Tell me.
Dude, answer that question. Hold on a second. Am I a weird guy?
What did they leak about you?
You're so
I'm curious.
Bro. Nah, nothing crazy. Just pictures and stuff like that. Some fan shit, if that makes sense. Just shit that just nothing crazy. Nothing to leak about me.
Let me ask you a question. This is a genuine question. Why do you think, even though I'm the most famous man in the world,
bro. What are y'all doing,
I've never had an ex leak things about me? Why do you think that is?
Okay, I don't want to fucking don't look at me crazy and shit. But what you're going through, don't you think it could have been avoided if NDAs were signed?
No, there's absolutely nothing to do with it. Did you see the video I put up a couple days ago, or I think it was yesterday, explaining my criminal case? It's on my Twitter. It's pinned.
I didn't watch it. What did you say in it? I'll watch it. I will. But what did you
watch it? You can watch it. Play it on your stream when we're not around, because I don't want to be on the stream when you play it. But play it, and it'll explain everything.
Okay.
But why do you think no ex-girlfriend has ever leaked anything about me, or no ex-girlfriend's ever tried to get revenge?
Because I know
on me,
you're
or
not
none of these
you're
things?
not a bad guy. You're not a weirdo. I know this about you. I just think you're getting extremely blackballed because you've been spitting knowledge and truth about making young men better. And we talked about this before.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, he is. He's saying it the real truth.
Just all a pushed agenda to try to get you out. Did you know if you post a TikTok with your face in it, they ban you? I mean, did you know that? If someone makes a TikTok account, yeah, that's crazy. Who the fuck? Why are they banning people? Like, what are they doing? What the fuck?
I understand. That's the Matrix, but I'm talking about something else. And I'll tell you the answer to the question because you don't know. The reason I never had an ex-girlfriend ever turn on me or insult me or try and come out and do an expose or any of those things is because those women genuinely respect me. And they respect me as a person, and I respect them back, and they have no reason to try and attack me because I'm genuinely a good man.
We know this,
when I see a woman who attacks a man, that tells me a lot about who that man is, and I'll tell you why. Because either that man was not worthy of her respect, or she is an honorless person and he couldn't identify it. And either way, that makes the man at fault. As a man, you have to be absolutely and utterly accountable for everything in your life. So if I were to get a girl into my life and trust her and fly her around the world and take her to beautiful places and let her hang around with me, etc., and then she were to rat on me and snake me, that tells me one of two things. She knows me intimately and thinks I'm a bitch, and that she does not have any respect for me and she has no problem outing me to the internet. Or even worse, perhaps, I'm hanging around with a snake and didn't identify it. I would actually say, although I'm the most talented man in the world and I harness thousands of talents, one of my number one talents is my ability to spot snakery and treachery. I can tell if someone close to me could ever be a traitor. Think of what I've just been through. Think of what I've just been through in jail. Has anybody from my inner circle turned on me?
No.
Has anybody close to me said,
No.
you know what? Now that he's in jail, I'll admit he was a bit weird. Has anybody tried to rob me of money? Has anybody sold stories trying to make money off me? Nobody close to me has turned on me. Not a single man on my team has turned on me. Not a single woman close to me has turned on me. Not one. That says a lot about me as a man. That means, one, I treat people with respect and I'm respected. And two, by extension, I can spot snakes. So it's very careful. You have to be very careful as a man. It's also very important, especially with your level of fame and the world you're living in. You have to be very, very careful that you as a man are not going to be hanging around with girls who are only interested for clout like
Hey man, y'all better listen. This man be spitting some knowledge.
you said, but also they don't have this snaky attitude, this attitude where they're going to degrade themselves and they're also going to embarrass themselves to try and embarrass you by extension. You need to develop the ability to spot that and avoid it like the plague. And once you can do that,
Man, say it one more time.
degrade themselves and they're also going to embarrass themselves to try and embarrass you by extension. You need to develop the ability to spot that and avoid it like the plague. And once you can do that, then you'll be pretty safe to live a full life and pick up apples and find your wife and one day have children and be happy. So when I see a man who's getting ratted on by an ex-girlfriend, that says a lot about the man themselves.
Well,
does that make sense to you?
It does make sense to you. I mean, to me, yes, sir. That's a great way to put it. Honestly, I like how you did that. So, Andrew, in that case, since you know that you're echoing. Wait, how did you get in here? I didn't even Adam. Wait, get in here. What the fuck? Andrew, I promise I didn't even Adam in here.
Uh-oh, the conversation finna switch like that.
Hello?
Hey, Lena.
Hi, guys.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you all. Hello.
Lena, Adam, we can't hear you. Lena, this is my friend. I don't know if you've heard of him before. His name is Andrew Tate.
Never heard of him.
Oh.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Talking about she knows, and she said never heard of him.
Never heard of him. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
That's good. Yeah, good.
Lena, I could see you know you have a black microphone in your face. It's very nice.
Does it remind you of anything?
Andrew?
We have to be very careful with this conversation, and I'm going to...
What? Wait a minute. Where is this finna go and what's finna happen? we really do gotta watch where this conversation goes.
Andrew?
We have to be very careful with this conversation, and I'm going to explain why. Let's start by setting some ground rules, because it's very nice to meet these two people, and I've never met them in real life, and I believe in being respectful to everybody. That's who I am as a person. I believe in treating everybody with respect, and even if we're going to have an interesting conversation, and we're going to have disagreements in this debate, perhaps, that might evolve, I'm not going to sit here and insult anybody. That's not who I am. So I know what you're trying to make me do, Adin. You're trying to make me say something which could be deemed offensive, and that's not what I'm going to do.
I'm not sure.
Because we're all individuals, and we can all make our own choices.
We have a lot more in common than we have separating us, because believe it or not, the Matrix has been out to get me too. So
has it? Tell me how.
Bro, they've been trying to cancel me for years. All kinds of made up sexual assault bullshit and everything under the sun. The same exact playbook that they've been using to try to take you out the game. So you may disagree with some of our sexual proclivities, but believe me and Andrew Tate, we're victims of the same struggle. Shout out to Tupac.
And I think once you get to a certain level of fame and influence, every single man's going to be hit with this. I mean, the reason Adin hasn't been hit by it is because it's just so unbelievable. Everyone knows Adin's fucking full of shit.
I literally have, though, bro. I got canceled like 30 times, bro. 30 times.
For hanging around with chicks? They said you like had sex with a girl or whatever. You got sexual assault.
No, nothing like that. Thank God I haven't had
exactly
that.
what I mean. Yeah, because everyone knows you're not getting laid, so that's fine. But when you're an actually high status male,
Adam,
it's
what
pretty
the
clear.
fuck? Why'd you
That happens.
Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. Cool.
And so it can't be true.
Say again. Sorry.
I know
trans girls.
I know girls who have fucked Adin, so I don't think that's totally true.
What? How do you know this?
Oh.
I know all about you, Adin.
Oh.
Tell me all about Adin.
Bro, hey. What is this,
He's
bro?
out.
Say it.
I know like 10 trans chicks that Adin fucked.
All right. See, now people are going to believe that shit. It's not true at all. Come on, bro. You know it's not true.
Adin.
Wait a minute.
Andrew, I swear to God, I've never fucked a trans girl before. All my life, and I never will.
Let me tell you all a story. When I was about 25, I was living in Thailand, and I must be the only man.
Oh man, Thailand is the home of some boys that they be.
When I was about 25, I was living in Thailand,
Yeah.
and I must be the only man who lived in Thailand because I was fighting. So I lived there for 2 years. And I lived there, and I must be the only man who lived in Thailand. I've never paid for sex, never slept with a prostitute, none of the weird shit. So I'm living in Thailand, and I had this Russian girlfriend, and then she went back to Russia, and I was a bit lonely, and I thought, okay, I'm going to try and get myself a new girlfriend. And by coincidence, the same day, I met this beautiful Swedish girl, and she was backpacking. And I met her, and I went up to her and started saying hello, blah, blah, blah. We agreed to go for a drink that night. After talking to her, I was walking home, and as I was walking, this transsexual who must have been about 55, 56, had a couple teeth missing, some man.
Yeah, see? Them transsexuals out there, that's the home of the trans. Yeah, like, what the heck?
Clearly a man. I don't want to, misgender.
Yeah, I mean, hey, do y'all think?
Clearly a man, but was a transsexual, was walking across the road from me, and he/she pointed at me and said, "Hey, I can tell by how you walk. You have a big dick."
What the fuck?
And I looked back at this transsexual and thought, well, I'll take the compliment. And I said, yes, that's true. Thank you very much. And I continued on my walk. That was the end of the story. Until 9 o'clock rolls around, I get on my motorcycle. I go down to this bar to meet this Swedish girl. I'm sitting there. I get drinks on the table. She turns up 20 minutes late. And I'm sitting there with the Swedish girl. And after an hour and a half of drinking and enjoying each other's company, I'd already kissed her twice. I was due to go back to her house because my house was a dump and she had more money than me. And we're going to go and stay at hers. When the transsexual walks in the bar, and in front of the entire bar, she walks in and points to me across the bar and goes, "Big dick." And the entire bar stops.
What did
And
she
looks,
say?
Big dick. She said big dick.
and the entire bar stops and looks at her, the old transsexual with missing teeth, and then looks at me. And I tried to explain for the following 10 minutes to this Swedish girl that I've never slept with this person. I don't know why she says I have a big dick, and I've never been with her, and I don't know it. I just saw her on the street, and she didn't believe me. She went toilet and never returned. That's a story from when my lonely night in Thailand. That's true, and it completely happened.
You never give a ladyboy a shot?
I've never given a ladyboy a shot. No. Am I missing out, Adam?
I haven't done it either, but I went out to Thailand when I was like 19, 20, and the ladyboys are out there. And some of them, Even back
Said where? How do you know?
19, 20, and the lady boys are. I went out to Thailand when I was like 19, 20, and the lady boys are out there. And some of them, even back then, this was like 20 years ago, they were doing a pretty impressive ruse. Like they looked like more of a woman than a lot of women that I know. So
Wow.
Shout out to them.
I've seen a lady
Jack,
boy
give me
kick the
questions
fuck out
to
of a
ask.
dude. It was a really interesting sight. He was saying some shit to her, running his mouth, and she literally fought like a man and beat the shit out of him. And it was pretty interesting to see. Heels on and everything.
All right, can I just address the elephant in the room? Why is nobody talking? Yo, so Lena, you just finished. I heard the video's going crazy on Pornhub. You guys crashed it.
Yeah, so why nobody talking about this? Let's hop straight into it. Like, come on.
It's on my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So, Adam, if you don't, oh, sorry, Andrew. What happened was this. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you heard Andrew. They did a video. Basically,
yeah.
Adam and them, they're married. They're they've been married for a while.
Right,
they have a
right,
beautiful family. And basically one day,
Why she? Oh man, what the fuck?
married for a while. They have a beautiful family. And basically one day, they decided to, basically Adam said, hey, hun, you can go ahead and get a BBC by this guy. So they had a big black cock insert her puss. And
Was not in the video.
That's
True.
pretty much what happened. And thoughts, Andrew?
Well, I think I mentioned this on one of my previous podcasts. I said that I wouldn't personally do that.
Bro.
But it's not my personal preference. But I want to make something clear. I'm really careful about what I say to people. I don't want to insult anybody. That's not who I am as a person. If that's their personal decision to make, then they can make their own personal decisions and do as they please. I'm not here to sit and say they shouldn't do it. All I can say is that I wouldn't personally do that. That's not something I would allow my woman to do. But perhaps I'm missing something. Maybe you can tell me why I'm wrong. I'm not sure.
Would you guys let your wife do that?
The thing that the most important piece of context that is missing is the fact that we already had been doing porn for, I mean, maybe 5-6 years, or really since the very beginning of our relationship. And, you know, she is 32. She is a mother. Realistically, she's not going to be doing this forever. But we decided that it made a lot of sense for her to, you know, seize upon the moment, the fact that she's still got her youth about her, and slurp up a black cock for the fucking paper, man.
What in the fuck is he? This is your wife that you talking about. And you sitting there with all your chest, all your might. And you sitting there watching that? Nah, something ain't right in the head about him. Something ain't right in the head. Like
about her and slurp up a black cock for the fucking paper, man.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Bravo. You know what I'm saying? To old dude.
He liked it. He liked watching the video.
Yeah, I was kind of turned on by it. I'm not gonna lie.
So my question would be, sorry, one more time. Lena, right? Correct? Lena?
Lena, yes.
Lena, do you think that you have an emotional attachment to this man now, or like you literally wouldn't care what happened to him? Let's say, heaven forbid, something, I don't know, he got locked up and went to jail or something. Like, would you care, or would you literally, you have zero interest in him as an individual?
Feel for him as I would feel for like almost anyone I'd ever met who went to jail. But like, no offense, Jason, I see you as like a male sex doll. Like you
So
were
you
just
have no emotional attachment to him whatsoever?
no. This is where I have my emotional attachment.
Okay, well then, if you're capable of keeping that divide, then I'm not here to insult you. And the reason I don't insult people, I also want to make this very clear, is because
Yeah. Nah.
maybe it's just the life I've lived. But I think the internet has fucked the world up, and I think one of the ways it's messed the world up is that everybody's constantly.
It most definitely did. It could, the internet could be used for real good, just or real bad, and majority bads would have been used for no cap. You can make something real good out the internet, like business. Some people ain't start posting their business until afterwards they really sit back and thought about it. Like, come on now.
Running their mouths, and the world I'm from and the life I've lived, if you insult somebody, it's you have to be prepared to defend that opinion. And I know people who have run their mouths and end up getting shot for it. And I don't like to sit around and insult people unless I have a genuine beef with them. So I'm not here to judge you or your life. I can just say that it's not something I would personally do. Well, if you feel like you have no emotional attachment to the guy, I think that's a good thing. I think your heart should be in one place.
Andrew,
and that's all I'm gonna say.
objectively, you could definitely beat the shit out of me. But one time I was hanging out with the UFC fighter Donald Cowboy Cerrone, and he pulled up some old Andrew Tate kickboxing matches and was showing me them and did a pretty good job of making the point of this guy can't fight, which I am not in a position to judge, but I have had that experience where a former UFC champion has basically told me about what a bitch you are, which I don't agree with. I'm a fan of the Top G. I like everything that you're doing out here, but I think you and Donald Cerrone need to settle this in the squared circle.
Well, that's the thing about fighting, right? The thing about fighting as a sport is that everybody who watches it goes, this guy can't fight, or everyone at home who's never even fought says this guy can't fight, or the other fighters say this guy can't fight, which is why as a fighter you constantly feel like you have something to prove. Even if you win 100 fights in a row, there's always going to be someone out there who says you can't fight.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that my record stands for itself. I've had 88 fights. I've had a bunch of fights, a 4-time world champion. I fought a bunch of rules, including MMA, and I did my very best, and I won a bunch of titles and made some money and beat a bunch of people. And of course, there's always going to be someone who watches me and says I can fight. There's a bunch of videos that say I can, and there's the odd idiot who says I can't. But I'm very happy with who I am in my career and what I've achieved, and I'm very confident in my abilities. So it is what it is. And as for Cerrone, I've heard of him. Didn't McGregor finish him pretty quick?
Wait, Chad,
I believe
is
so.
he a good fighter, yes or no?
Sure. But either way, we need to settle that score at some point. I just want to throw that out there. But
I don't know if we do. I don't know if I need, because, and this is something I want to make clear as well. I don't know if I need beef with people on the internet. I see a lot of this. I see a lot of people constantly beefing each other and all these arguments, etc. I don't need any of those things. I'm fighting against the judicial system. I'm fighting against the most powerful people in the world trying to silence me. I have enough battles in my life. I don't have time to be fucking tweet beefing with some dude. If he has a problem with me, he can come to my house. He knows where I am. Everyone knows where I am. Until then, I have no problems with anybody. So as for Cerrone, if he thinks I can't fight, then if he wants to tell me to my face and kick my ass, he's welcome to try. And I strongly believe he would regret that decision. And that's as far as I need to take it.
Right. So your brother Tristan was in my DMs, like really sincerely trying to convince me that I had made a very grave error, a massive mistake as a result of having let my wife shoot with another man. Myself personally, having been, a couple weeks removed from the actual incident happening, I don't really feel like I made a mistake. It feels like some pretty regular porn
WT
shit.
in the chat, man.
I was a little bit jealous at first. It's kind of a weird feeling knowing that your woman was in the arms of another man, even if it was only for a few hours. But it's interesting. You don't seem like you have as much of a real like moral issue with the act itself.
Well, I can give you my opinion on why I wouldn't ever do it. And I think the reason I wouldn't ever do it is because I believe that a man and a woman have a connection between them. And I think that connection is solidified by sexual exclusivity from the female's part. And I believe there's an energy cord between. And I think that once that's broken with another man, I do believe there's a degree of the connection which is damaged. And I think that when the relationship is good, perhaps you will not feel it. But when the relationship is bad, or when arguments start to happen, or you start to get
sit back and think about
each other's nerves, you might notice a slight difference in behavior. Because I do also think that once the seal has been broken, I'll give you an example. The 4-minute mile was impossible to achieve, they believed, until one man ran the 4-minute mile, and then a bunch of people ran the 4-minute mile. Sure. So once the seal's been broken, for example, let's say your wife's sleeping with another man, the idea of sleeping with another man is not as intimidating as it was once was.
because
and perhaps
of the internet as well.
Perhaps the idea of sitting through an argument or sitting through a rough patch in a relationship and continue to try to work it out as opposed to just jumping on a new man, it might be less appealing than it once was previously. So I believe, personally, if my woman had already slept with another man, she's more likely to just give up on the relationship and sleep with another man again in a rough patch. That's my personal view.
Facts, chat.
Yeah.
Say again?
Why would I mean, I've never cheated on you, like, even in the lowest terms of cheating, like responding to a DM from somebody or anything. Like, I've never done any of that. Everything in our relationship has been out in the open. You know, like all my messages with the person that I worked with, I was like, hey, just so you know, like, these are the messages. And like, Adam has fucked about 200 women in front of me, and he cheated on me. So, like, you know, Adam, that's terrible.
We all got our issues. Hey, let me just tell you, about a half hour ago, I was laying on the floor in the adjacent office with a large Italian ass shaking on top of my face. She does this thing called Brazilian face sitting.
He almost died.
It's going to appear on onlyplugtalk.com, which is our weekly podcast where we interview and then fuck a different girl every single week. And this girl was really cutting off my ability to breathe. And
Wait a minute. What is it called? What is it
Die.
called?
it's going to appear on onlyplugtalk.com, which is our weekly podcast where we interview and then fuck a different girl every single week. And this girl was really cutting off my ability to breathe. And when I would grab her ass and try to move her ass off of my face, she would grab my hands and hold on to them so that I wasn't able to escape. And Lena was involved.
thing to watch.
She was giving me head during all this. And so I don't know. Like, do you feel like
Dude.
that affects our connection at all? Because I can, after having you shot with this guy, I can kind of understand why that shit doesn't matter to you, because you and the other guy, it don't really matter to me at this point.
I think it's, well, my personal view is that it's very different for a woman than it is for a man. And I think that, and I hope I'm wrong, if your relationship reaches a rough patch, perhaps the idea of being with another man will be more tempting than it once previously was, because the seal's already been broken. That's my personal view. I don't, with all due respect, care what you want to do with your own relationship. If it makes you happy, it should make you happy, and that's fine. And it's your decision to make. It's not my decision to make. I'm just telling you that I wouldn't do it. I can give you admiration for a degree to how well you've dealt with the pressure, I guess, or the hate or the backlash. I mean, you've handled it pretty well, which I guess is good. Not a lot of people can do that. So I have to give you some degree of respect for that.
Yeah.
But I guess you expected all that before you made the decision to do it, right?
Yeah, I did. And I mean, I've caught a lot of flack because when you first commented on me on the Tucker Carlson show, I left an Instagram comment that said, if he's the top G, I want to be the bottom G. So I do want to extend an invite that if you were ever interested in doing your first ever double penetration scene, that me and Lena, I mean, I don't want to speak for you, but I feel like,
Yo, dude.
would he be a suitable candidate? Would you?
Andrew Tate.
Can I tap him
I
in?
don't know. No. He
Well,
looks
there's
built.
Oh,
Yeah,
look,
there's-
can I fill in real quick? Andrew, you know,
You're out. Aiden, we canceled you. You're not in this conversation anymore.
fair enough. Go ahead, Andrew. Would you, Andrew, would you double penetrate her, bro? Would you do that, Andrew? Go ahead. Answer the
If
question.
we're all top together,
Y'all just pissed Aiden off.
is that chill?
There's absolutely 0% chance of that happening. And it's not because Elena is particularly unattractive. It's because she's married to Adam, and I have no interest in degenerate, pointless sex, and I have no interest in making a spectacle of myself or even just involving myself in anything which I deem to be overall haram and pointless.
I knew he was going to say that.
It's just not something I'd be interested in. There's not a single amount of money on the planet you could pay me to undertake. So
Shout out
thank
to all
you.
who's not
But
doing
no.
double penetration, because I respect you all so much.
I'm with Andrew, by the way. I couldn't get paid any amount of money to fuck. No offense. Adam, respect to you. Degenerate sex, I'm not with that. No amount of money.
Yeah, you make $40 a month sitting on your ass, so and that's from one sponsor, I think, right? So
Stop exposing him.
no, I mean, I read it online.
But yeah, I'm with Andrew on that one. Andrew,
So
what?
do you two think you're going to stay together forever?
I mean, if Adam cheats on me again, maybe not. But
I'm not a cheater anymore. I left that in the past.
that wasn't the old days. He likes to say,
If you get a divorce, don't you think people are going to attribute it to this event?
Yeah.
like I always think that we're gonna be together forever. I mean, we didn't get married a long time ago. We just got married, but it is unfortunate that if like in 10 years we break up because like let's say he cheated on me, everyone's gonna blame it on the fact that I fucked Jason in July of 2023.
I don't think
no one's gonna think about anything else.
Nobody's going to be thinking about the fact that we did this in 10 years, which when you're in the middle of the storm and everybody's freaking out on you every day,
Man, it's gonna come back up. Best believe it's gonna come back up. When your kid go to school, they gonna be I mean, maybe there's gonna be a lot of kids nowadays now. Maybe.
kind of easy to feel like, oh, this is going to define my life going forward. Now, that may be true to some extent because this has been such a thing, but I don't really think that it's that likely to follow us 10 years into the future. I don't know.
My hope is to be with Adam forever. That is what I want.
And again, last thing I want to say is this. Well, not last thing, but I think I asked this, but wait, so Lena, which sex was better? Because you haven't had it. Jason was the first dick you've had, right?
You know what? Let me say something. I find this very uncomfortable to talk about. There's not many things I find uncomfortable, but I just find this uncomfortable to talk about. And the reason is not because, I mean, I'm an adult. I know what sex is. Of course, I've lived a very varied life. I just feel like, I don't know. We have so many people watching us. and we're just talking about dick and vagina, don't you think this is below us? I don't know. We're all pretty intelligent people. We talk about the Matrix and how they're trying to dumb us all down and trying to control all of our minds. And this base instinct talk, I find it very uncomfortable. I'm not comfortable being on this stream. If I was sitting with a woman next to me, the last thing I would talk about is our personal life. I just don't think it's the smart thing to do. And I don't think that it is. I don't have any interest in the personal sex life of any married couple, and I don't want to hear about it, and I don't want to talk about it. And I just find it very uncomfortable. I'm extremely uncomfortable in this situation. That's the truth. And I'm not saying that from a position of weakness. I'm saying it from a position of strength. I don't like talking about these things. I don't like talking about women getting fucked. I don't like talking about what I do with women. I don't like talking about any of it. I think that what I do in the bedroom with a woman who I care about should be to a degree sacred, and I think it should be completely private. Absolutely. And I don't want to hear about anyone else fucking. I want to make something clear to the I don't watch porn. I've never bought
Hey, my nigga be going off. He ain't let nobody talk.
OnlyFans. I've never paid for sex. My relationship with sex involves love, and I don't think it should happen outside of love. And I think that's the way that sex should operate. And I think that when you decide, and once again, I could be wrong, when you decide to keep sex exclusively for love, there's something beautiful and special about it. And if you decide not to do that, then you keep chasing a new high. And you can have threesomes and fuck a bunch of girls. And I'm not saying I haven't done it, but eventually you're constantly just chasing a new high and you end up just doing something weird. Whereas if you just say, I only have sex with girls I love, then it's always special and it's always pretty sacred. And you get to just enjoy it that way. And beautiful children are birthed and life goes on.
In maybe like the last 5 years of our relationship, I can really only think of maybe like 1 or 2 times that we've had sex with a girl off camera. For the most part, we are monogamous. We just fuck around on camera. And I think if anything, our realization is that the world is so extremely fascinated by a couple like us who are open-minded sexually, because there's a lot of conversations about polyamorous relationships. And, you know, in our case, I do think it's kind of disingenuous for everybody to act like we're in this crazy poly relationship when we actually are monogamous, besides on camera. But I mean, for us, it's really like a porn thing. You know, she shot this scene with this dude. As much as she may have enjoyed it or not enjoyed it, it was a money decision. It was like, oh, this is going to be a big move for my career and for our family. We're going to be able to retire off of this money. So that was the reason for it. Not like, oh, I'm just dying to have another dick in my mouth.
I understand. And I'm not a saint. I'm not saying you're sitting here trying to say I'm a saint. I'm not trying to talk from a position of authority, but I have perhaps, maybe it's my fight career, which Cerrone doesn't respect, or maybe it's something else. But I think that you can achieve a lot of happiness in life through actually reducing your exposure to certain things. I'll give you an example. I'm not particularly a foodie, but I will only eat once a day. Sometimes I don't eat for 2 or 3 days at a time, and that's the reason I love a steak. So right now I have unlimited sexual options because I am the top G and I'm the most famous man on the planet, and thousands of women a week are constantly trying to throw themselves at me. And the reason I reject them all is because I don't think I would enjoy sex as a whole if I slept with all these women. The reason I enjoy sex is because I say no to everybody and say no to everything. And by reducing my exposure to something, that's how I still find it interesting, and that's how I still enjoy it. So I know what you're saying. I'm just talking from my personal experience. I try very hard to not give in to any temptations and try to avoid them. And I'm not saying I'm a perfect person, but by doing that, I find satisfaction in the world. So if I feel like fucking, I quite often don't fuck.
A corollary to that is that we were just on, we were all over Italy and Spain and France on our honeymoon, and we were eating in 5-star restaurants every single day, the best food that's out there. And by the end of it, I didn't give a fuck at all about what I was eating. And now that I'm back home and I'm, eating on a pretty strict diet and exercising and everything like that, you could go get me a McDonald's fucking Big Mac and I'm going to be on cloud 9 because it's just so much more potent than the stuff that I'm eating on a day-to-day basis. So I would say that in the sense that there are a lot of guys out there who think that the key to happiness is just sleeping with as many women as possible. From my perspective, I'm infinitely more happy just being in a nice, solid relationship where I can really trust my partner, as opposed to the way I was, Andrew, before I got into this relationship with her. I was in the streets.
I saved you.
I was bad. I was fucking like 5, 6, 7 girls a week, new girls. It was disgusting. Doing cocaine, drinking to an absurd degree, popping Xanax, snorting perks.
Fuck drugs. Fuck drugs. Fuck drugs.
Drugs, man. Yeah, I was drinking lean like Adin Ross, and now I'm much happier.
I'm sitting here like that's crazy. All right.
Well, I agree, and I just want to say that before you guys leave, I agree. I just want to say that I wish you absolutely the best. I wish the best for everybody on the planet, and I have nothing against you. And I'm glad that you are happy with your decision. I hope it works out fantastically for you, and I hope you stay together forever and you raise your children because that's a beautiful thing, and that's what the world needs more of. So I wish you the absolute best. I think a lot of people expected us to argue, and I don't feel that way about you or your decisions, and you seem like very nice people. So I wish you the absolute best. And Lena, I hope you had fun, and I hope you enjoy your marriage. I don't know what else people expected me to say.
Next time Sneeko and fucking Myron make a trip to Romania, I want to be right there on the PJ, hanging out and talking about why girls suck.
No.
Oh, no?
Oh, I draw the line there. We have one more porno to film, so we have to go.
Yeah.
All right, hey guys, thank you so much for coming on. Andrew, Jake's ready.
Appreciate you guys. Much love.
Just like that, huh? We got another one. Let's go ahead and get ready.
All right,
Nice to
Adam.
meet you.
All right, Lena. All right, Adam.
Guys,
Wow.
how do we turn the call?
Just hang up.
Yeah, babe, you're just walking away. How do we hang up?
Figured they would pick this up.
Just close it. Right?
You hit the red button. All right. So we're good. I'm gonna add Jake in real quick.
I think a lot of people expected me to give them a hard time. I'm not going to give them a hard time. I think that whatever they've decided to do, whether it's worked out perfectly for them or not, life will give them the lessons they need to learn, whether they're positive or negative, and it's up to life to do that. It's not up
That's
to me
true.
to do that.
Yeah, that is true. Jake.
Damn, he outside.
What up, man?
Jake.
Training hard?
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude, nonstop. Honestly, this is the best shape I've been in. I'm excited for this fight. 18 days away.
Damn.
Okay.
When you getting in there, Adin?
Actually, soon. Okay.
He's got to fight his battle against Lean first.
Bro, what is going on with this lean shit? Yes, bro, I'm clean. What the fuck is going on here? You know what? I'll say this right now, Jake. After you beat Diaz, I want to get it. I want to get in some work with you. You know, we'll do some Miami training in the hot sun. You know what I'm saying, on the beach. I want you to.
It's not just Adin. It's not just about the training. I think every man should have a professional fight at some point in his life. One, because of the pressure you're under and how scary it is, because there's a lot of pressure because you're putting your ego on the line. And secondly, because you have to dedicate yourself to a training camp completely and fully. You can't just do one pad session and put it on the fucking internet and talk about being a fighter. You need to dedicate yourself and try hard and set a date where you have a fair competition against another man and put it on the line. That's what you need to do as a man, so you learn about yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, don't you have beef with like some other streamers and stuff too?
Like one guy named Hassan, but he's like 7 foot tall and he wears dresses. So I'm not gonna fight that guy. Andrew, oh, there you go.
Is that the guy? The guy I think it is.
Yes, it is.
Why did you just do? Why this nigga's extra for no reason? You got tired of looking at that camera view?
Oh
that
my
camera
God,
angle?
your mate.
Yeah. But nah, man, I would love to get in the ring. I swear, I actually really would. One day.
I think if you had a reason to stop sipping lean, it would help you. Like,
You know,
if
I've
you
been
had to
clean.
get in the ring.
I've been clean for a while now, about a month.
But you were texting my friend like 3 days ago asking for a lean plug.
Okay. Andrew's lying.
No, I'm not. I'm not lying.
You're talking about Jasper, okay?
Yes.
It was not 3 days ago. I texted him like a couple months ago about lean. I haven't done lean in over a month. I'll take a drug test on stream tomorrow. If you want me to.
Do it. Chat, we want to see this.
Okay,
Make
well,
sure
why
you
are you
guys-
making? Okay, fine, I'll do it.
No. All right, we won't talk about it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for real. I'm gonna do it. All right, got you. Yeah, I got you. So look.
No, you won't.
I will.
You talk shit.
You're not
You're
gonna
never
do
gonna do
it.
a drug test.
You know, fuck this shit. You guys are gang up on me. Jake, are you gonna fight Andrew? Andrew, you gonna fight Jake?
Me-
Would you guys ever fight?
Well, I'll tell you something. Let's talk about this because there was a time where I called out Jake Paul. There was that time. So let's talk about that. It's when Jake first called out Connor. I think this was like 4 or 5 years ago. Is that correct? A while ago. And I said, Jake, I'll fight you. I remember saying it to him. At the time, I wasn't nearly as known as I am now. And then since then, I've made it very clear also to the world. I said that Jake, I believe, is the best YouTube boxer. I believe he can beat them all. And I think he's training very hard. And a fight against Jake would be a real fight.
is
And I do believe
useless.
he's working hard in the
Wait,
gym.
really?
And he's
Yeah.
more of a boxer than he is a YouTuber now. I don't think we're going to fight, especially because of my current legal situation. I can't even leave my house. However, I do think that in terms of YouTube boxing, I'm glad it's a space now. I like the idea of people with beef fighting each other.
Yeah.
And I do also, and I want to make this clear to everyone, and I've said it multiple times, I do think Jake is the best of all the YouTube boxers. I don't think that can be denied.
Well, thank you. No, I appreciate that. I think,
Take it
yeah,
out, huh?
my answer to it would have would be like, if you figured out your legal situation, I think you should get in there because it would be massive. Maybe not with me, maybe with whoever it is. But
Dude, are they friends? I thought they were
everyone I
beefing,
think would
bro.
want to see you fight.
Everyone wants to see it. It would make a bunch of money. And I don't want to say, but before I was arrested in December, there was a conversation ongoing about me fighting someone. And I'm not going to say who it is because it didn't happen. And I asked for a lot of money and they offered me all the money I wanted. And it was very close to being signed. And then I obviously ended up in a prison
was
cell.
it,
So
Chad?
certain things changed. But yeah, I know the whole world wants to see it. The whole world would love for me to get in there and fight somebody. I'm very aware of that. But we have to make sure the stars align.
Like, if we could ever figure it out, I would be down to do MMA or boxing either. Like the PFL would make it happen. So if you ever figure out the situation, I think it would be huge.
Wait, Jake.
You know what we should do, Jake? While you're next training, I know you're only 18 days away from a fight, but next
You know what you should do, Jake.
time you're training and you want some sparring, fly to Romania and we'll spar and we'll film it and we'll decide if we want to release it or not afterwards. But I have no problem. We could have a sparring match anytime. That's easy,
let's
right?
do it. Let's do it, guys.
I'm down for that, but we can't release it for free. That's like, it's like giving the people what they want for nothing. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
true,
I would love
guess.
to. You know, I'll spar too for you with you guys. Fuck, Jake. Let's just go to Romania. We'll go 50-50 on the jet. We'll go to Romania, Jake, and I'll spar. We could do a threesome spar. I'm with it.
Why do you make everything sound weird?
Dude, I'm down to just spar with you guys for fun. Guys being dudes.
Bro, what?
Anyway,
Aiden,
yeah.
have you ever played a sport, Aiden? Have you ever been outside? You look pale.
I actually haven't been outside in a long time, but Jake, I have you know that I'm going to be going outside a lot more now.
And Jake made an important point because when it comes to these fights, he made an important point about the people want to see it, and that's very valuable. So it's not as easy as people think to just fight. There's a whole bunch of promotion behind it, and things must be done, etc. Because if it was that easy, like I said, Jake and I could spar, of course, but that video would be worth millions of dollars. So we can't just throw it on Twitter for free because the whole world wants to see it. I mean, I'd be up for it, but I understand Jake's a professional fighter, and when you're a prize fighter, you want a prize, right?
I know we should. I mean, we could still spar. Like that'd be fun, anyways. And maybe we put like little clips out, not the whole thing, or give people a little teaser or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Jake,
You know where I am? Well, I can't leave the house, Jake. So you know where I am. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here.
Jake, they're asking. I know they're gonna ask. Still, anything updates on fighting KSI? Would you still be down to fight him? Is that still a thing that's gonna happen in the future?
I've been down. I've been down. I've been trying to make it happen for a long time, and I think everyone can see that. And he's the one that has always had an excuse with music or touring. And then he wants to drain the weight down to 180 pounds, which I agreed to if he wanted to do winner takes all for all the money. And so he says, okay, sure, we'll do winner takes all. He says that on Twitter, and then we go behind the scenes for the negotiations with his manager, and his manager ducks the whole entire thing. They're like, oh no, not winner takes all, like only an extra $1 million. So then there's like a weight thing going back and forth, and it just seems to me that he doesn't want to get it done.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Are Logan and KSI really close, or is it all just a weird like promotional thing?
I think it's they're like acquaintances.
Oh,
Okay.
But
okay, I get it.
it is like this weird thing. But they both kind of like joke about that. Like I've seen Logan be like, "Yeah, we're best friends," like, and kind of say it jokingly. But obviously they're business partners and that whole entire thing. So
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Get that money.
Yeah, interesting. I just thought I'd ask. And I have nothing against Logan either. I think a lot of people think I have a problem with Logan. I don't have problems with anybody. I live with a pure heart. I'm a happy man. Yeah. But I just thought I was just curious about that because when KSI is running his mouth to you, I'm like, why is Logan not punching him in the face? What the fuck?
yeah, business, I guess, is business. It is weird.
Damn.
It puts me in a weird spot because like I don't know how to feel about it. I personally don't like it because it's like here's this guy that constantly is dragging me down, constantly jumping at every opportunity to pull me down and to defame me and to say anything bad about me. And then my brother's like acting like he's best friends with them. And then even when people ask like, oh, you know, they asked Logan like, oh, who would you pick in the fight? And Logan's like, Oh, I don't know. That would be tough for me. Like, no, it's really not. Like,
Wait. So when you
and
ask,
he eventually says like, "Well, I would have to pick Jake," but he plays both sides definitely, and it does get annoying. But it's like I also respect his hustle as an entrepreneur and as a businessman because
you gotta keep. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep. You just gotta play it cool, bro.
you know,
Smile
created
and
this
wave, boy. Smile and wave.
multi-billion-dollar company now with his enemy, and I can't hate on that. I want my brother to accomplish his goals, and I'm happy for him, and he's so successful and doing amazing, and to me I'm just proud of him. I'm proud to be related to him. I'm happy for him, but definitely it hurts me sometimes seeing that shit for sure.
What age do you think you'll retire, Jake?
Who do you guys got? KSI or Jake in the fight?
Man, I have no idea. I want to be world champion, and that really is my goal, and to prove to anyone that I actually can do it. And to go from a Disney Channel kid who, you know, was not in the gym at all to a world champion, I think would be a remarkable story. And I think it would inspire a lot of other kids to chase their dreams, no matter how wild or crazy or sensational that they are. So that's my goal, and I think I could do it in the next 3-4 years. So probably maybe retire when I'm like 30.
Hey, can I ask you guys a question real quick? When you guys are fighting, like, do you guys develop like any problems from it, like brain damage or anything like that? Like, does it like, do you guys develop any like physical issues?
Well, you can be unfortunate and you can be unlucky, and that's the whole thing about fighting. It's why it's so universally respected.
Yeah.
And I even said this to KSI. I said it when he replied something stupid because he's low IQ, and I said, ultimately, at the end of the day, anybody who enters the ring to a degree I respect, because you're putting your ego on the line and you're also putting your health on the line. It's pretty as close as you can get to the gladiator pit in modern times. And I know people who have entered the ring and unfortunately they've exited and they've never been the same. And some of them are my teammates and some of them are my opponents, and it's sad always. And it's, yeah, bad things can happen in there. It's real. I've been very fortunate, and I wish there was a world in which nobody ever picked up any kind of damage from it, but it's a real possibility you have to keep in mind every time you're training for a fight. So yeah, it's scary.
Gotcha.
I think lean is worse for your brain than boxing, though.
Facts, man. That's why I kicked the cup. Had to, Jake. Had to kick.
Are you
cup.
still with Amy?
This is really crazy, bro. I can't, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I can't get away from lean. Why? You know I'm not. You know I'm not, Jake.
That's the only way.
I know you're not. It's been a while since we talked. What do you mean?
Like, we just talked like a month ago. Well, like a heart to heart. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
No, I'm not, Jake. No.
Yeah. Well, this YouTube boxing thing, I think, is a fantastic opportunity for a bunch of people who are constantly just talking shit to each other to actually do something about it. And I think if people have a genuine issue with each other, then they should fight and sort it out. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's the best thing about it. And it's interesting to hear what Jake's saying about KSI not wanting to fight him, because I think that's the fight everybody would really want to see. I think that's going to be the biggest one. Perhaps one of the biggest ones you can make right now.
For sure. And I've done everything I can to make it happen multiple times. But at some point, he has to step up to the plate. Yeah. And I think at some point it has to happen just for the culture. And I know he wants it. It's just a matter of timing and all things considered.
But we'll see whose corner Logan's in. Hopefully he's in the right corner, because, you know, brotherhood is the most important thing. And I think I'd like to believe he would choose you, of course, when push came to shove.
Yeah, no, I think deep down he wants me to win 100%, but it's just the way he like presents that sometimes. And that's what's weird about it for me, is he's the one who, when he lost to KSI, he's like, you have to go beat him. And that's really at first like what motivated me a lot to get into the gym and train so hard, is that I saw my brother being broken and sad, and the loss was really affecting him. And he was like, he kind of like bestowed this thing on me to like go get our family's name back. And so then that's why it's like confusing for me, the situation that they're really in.
Is Logan there now?
No. He's in Puerto Rico, but he's not at the house right now.
I was gonna say hello.
Nate Diaz is here. actually, in Puerto Rico. He's like in the other house over here.
Have you seen him training?
If we go, can we get him?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I can get him.
Oh my god. I'm like,
Nate's there.
hold up, bro. Andrew, I'm a big fan of Diaz brothers, bro. Holy fuck. I think like I'm gonna fan out. I think.
Good.
No.
Good. They deserve respect. They train very hard.
Andrew,
They're legends of the sport.
Andrew, could you introduce me to them, please?
I don't know them. I've never spoken to them before. Why would I introduce you?
I'm gonna get nervous.
Introduce yourself.
All right, you're right. I got this. Fuck.
Way to get nervous over a fucking stream, looking at a computer screen.
I'm sorry. All right, my bad. Fuck.
You're a nerd, bro.
Hey, shut up, dude. You were.
Let's see if Nate's there.
Oh.
Oh, there go Nate right there.
With that fucker.
God damn it.
What the fuck? Bro, this dude is a clown.
Off you go, Aiden. You said you were nervous. Go on.
Nate, I'm a big fan, bro. I'm a big fan.
I don't give a fuck, pussy. I heard you like Jake Paul.
I love Jake. That's my brother.
But who you think's gonna win the fight?
I gotta go, my brother Jake, man. I'm gonna ride for my bro.
Fuck you. Fuck you, man.
No, but Mr. Diaz,
Fuck you, Wade. You lucky we weren't in person. I'll Stockton slap the shit out you, bitch.
Mr. Diaz, I'm a big fan. You don't understand. Mr. Diaz, can I have a picture?
Nah, you're lucky I'm even on your bitch ass stream.
Damn, bro. The fuck? Bro, I'm a big fan, bro. I just want a picture, please.
I don't give a fuck about you.
Damn. Is that really how it would go down, Andrew? Hey, by the way, thanks for having my back, asshole.
Sorry about that.
Dude, I thought you.
Yeah, interesting.
He's in a
training in
bad
the same
mood.
place.
Yeah, he's in a bad mood.
Man, fuck.
You know what?
I was gonna say, how the hell are they gonna get the other fighter to come in the room with the other fighter? That's crazy.
Kind of. For a second, I kind of believe that, and
Yeah.
because, and I'll tell you why. I'm a bit older, right? I'm 36. I retired when I was 30, just like you said. And when I was fighting when I was 24, 25, it was before social media. So I'd turn up to fights, and I didn't even know who I was fighting. Now it's all about who the person is and promo, etc. I turn up to a fight in Russia or Moscow, and I'd say to my coach, who am I fighting? And obviously all the Russian names are in Cyrillic, and we're like, maybe him, maybe him, maybe him. We don't know till you get in the ring, and it's always the guy it's the biggest of them all, of course, the one you hope it's not. But there was times where, I was training in the same place as the guy I was fighting, or I heard or me and the guy I was fighting were warming up in the same room in Slovenia. So there's been times
What do you guys got,
that
chat?
shit happened in
Diaz or
the old
Jake?
school of the fight days.
Hey, Jake, what do you think's gonna happen in the Diaz fight?
Man, I think he's gonna be tough, but I'm feeling so sharp right now. I brought in a new team, new strength and conditioning coaches, new nutritionist. So this is the best I've ever felt. And I'm getting better and better as the rounds go on. Okay. So I could see me stopping him in like the 6th or 7th round. I just think he's not going to be able to keep up with my speed and power.
Okay, so you're very confident. I like that.
Are you going to bet on it?
I am. I'm gonna put $100,000 on you.
On God?
On God.
I want to see a screenshot of that bet.
I will. I'm gonna post it. Yo, when I put $100,000 on you, Jake, and you secure my money, I'll take you out. We'll go out. Take you out.
Take me on a date, bro.
Exactly. And Andrew can, go with us.
Unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm not allowed to leave my house, so I'm going to miss it. But I'll just stay here, and I hope you guys have fun. I'm on month 6 of house arrest so far, and we'll see how long this continues for. So I'm going to have to miss it, unfortunately.
Damn.
Oh,
So,
that's not even funny, but the way
That's
he
fucked.
just
It's
put
already
it.
been 6 months. Holy
Hey, do you do a lot of, do you like have girls over, or do you like do a lot of jerking off?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I have the odd visitor, Jake, and I don't jerk off because it's haram, and God is always watching.
Right.
So that's not something I partake in. I'm allowed visitors.
I just didn't know
yes.
how it was with house arrest, like if you could have visitors or not.
Jake,
I am allowed.
Andrew,
visitors,
you
yes.
actually helped me stop masturbating because every time that I would masturbate, I would think of you, and I'd be like, "Nah, this is not right. I'm gonna stop."
All right.
What the fuck?
I said I'm gonna stop doing this shit now. No, for real, you put it in my brain. Nah, I haven't done it in months. Swear to God.
not even.
I swear to God, bro, I haven't done this shit in months, bro. Thank you for actually stopping that porn addiction. Fuck porn.
I don't know how men can be addicted to porn. I don't understand. You must have very few options in your life to find yourself addicted to porn.
I mean, every guy's jacked off in their life before, bro.
But if you're, I'm talking about a porn addiction. You make it sound like it's something you can't help doing. You must have very few options if you end up addicted to porn.
Yeah, true. I've only been really severely been addicted to lean. It's bad, bro. Hey, Jake.
All right, so Jake,
I got stabbed by a knife before. Do you want to see it? No, Jake, I swear to God.
What happened?
I was sleeping, right? And my my uncle, he was on meth, and he stabbed me in my sleep.
What?
For like just no reason, or he was mad at you or something?
He was on drugs. He thought I worked for the FBI.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah, it's funny. What the hell, Jake?
Oh wow.
No, there's just this shit you say. It just like, I don't know if you're like special or what, but it's just crazy.
Well, it's actually funny you say that, Jake. Andrew, I actually figured this out about myself. I'm definitely off in some way. I believe that I'm autistic or like on the spectrum of autism or something. No, I'm not joking. All shit aside. Appreciate you not laughing, Andrew. And Jake, I don't know why you're laughing. I'm pretty sure I'm autistic.
I'm laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. You're just an outrageous individual.
Really?
I gotta go, Aiden. I can't do this. Like, no.
It's us again, me and you. Hey, Andrew. Listen, bro. You know I love you, right? I want some real shit. You're like my big bro.
Thank you.
I mean, this is where you're supposed to say I love you too. You're like my little brother.
You're not like my little brother at all, because my little brother is a man of upstanding moral character, hard work, discipline. You're none of those things. I do have a little brother, and he's a fantastic individual, and you are absolutely nothing like him. If he wasn't a fantastic individual, he wouldn't be able to be my brother. If I had a brother who was addicted to lean, I'd kick the fuck out of him.
Fair enough.
Sorry.
It's okay, Jake.
So, Jake, how much money do you think it would make if you and I fought?
What's your price? What's your price so people can start bidding on it now?
Probably like 1.5 million pay-per-view buys at like $60. So like 90 million just in pay-per-views, and then probably like another $5 million in gate, and then like $10 million in sponsorships. So like
thanks for the subs.
105 million.
100 million you guys would fight?
No, I'm just trying to calculate. Because if I were to fight Jake, I'd have to take it very seriously. It'd be a 6-month training camp. I'd have to go to the mountains of Bosnia and not do much else. So yeah, about 100 million. That's quite a lot of money. I don't know how much these YouTube fights make so far. Like I don't know which one's been biggest or how much they made, but I do think me and Jake would be probably the biggest pull.
You know what's crazy? I'm not even joking. I don't even know who I'd vote for. You guys are both like my boys.
Who would you bet on, Aiden?
God damn it! Fuck. It just depends who's training harder. That's really all it's about. I said this right now. I'm gonna be vocal about it. I don't care if anyone doesn't like it. Right now, if Jake and KSI got in the ring, Jake's winning. If KSI, whoever trains harder would be the winner. I believe if KSI and Jake got in the ring right now, Jake would win. And that doesn't mean that if KSI doesn't train harder, he has potential. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. It's all about how hard you train. So, with that being said, if Tate trains harder, Tate will win. If Jake trains harder, Jake will win.
That's a cop-out answer.
It is.
I think we should do it regardless.
We should definitely do the sparring session, just for, even if the video never gets released, just so between Jake and I, we can, it'll be fun. It could be relatively lighthearted, but just between Jake and I, it'll be done just for our own. Sometimes everything's not about clout, and it's not always about the internet, and it's not always about views. Sometimes it's just, two guys, and we're like, you know what? Fuck it. We talked about it a few times. Let's put some gloves on and let's try, regardless of what happens.
I think it should be MMA. I think it should be MMA because that would pique more people's interest, and it would make things way more interesting.
Tate or Jake, chat, we all got.
That's what we should do if we're going to do it.
Do you train MMA now, or are you still only training boxing?
No, I'm only training boxing. But I could start, like if we really were going to do it, like you said, it would be like 6 months to a year and just focusing on that.
Interesting.
Let me ask you guys a question. Sorry to cut you off, Mr. Tate. So
Sure.
if I were, let me ask you a question. How much would you guys want to get paid to do a spar live?
I mean, if we're gonna, yeah, like
If you're
if-
going to spar, you're going to fight. I mean, what's the difference?
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Oh, I see. It's the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying sparring just for, I don't know. I'm sure Jake has plenty of sparring partners, but if he wanted a new one, he's very welcome to at my house. No problem. I'd love to. Once you're a fighter, you always want to fight. You never get to an age where you don't want to fight anymore. You never wake up and go, I don't want to fight anymore. It's something that's inside of you, and it's always inside of you. And the hardest thing about fighting is actually retiring. It's knowing when
Yeah,
you
it's
should
very,
quit.
it's very addicting and like fun and
Anybody boxing
something
this?
to keep your mind occupied and just like the glory,
Sure.
the training, the challenge, like everything about it is really fun.
So
It's
is it addicting to like once you're a boxer to like the feeling of it?
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
And the hard thing is knowing when to stop, because if you go on too long, you have a bunch of losses at the end of your career, and then you want to retire, then you want to come out of retirement and do it again. It takes a lot of mental control to decide to stop. I decided when I was in my early 20s I was going to retire at a certain age, and I stuck to that, and I finished on a win streak for that reason, because otherwise it can easily go wrong and you can ruin your legacy, etc. It's not easy to do. It's very hard, but you're always going to want to fight. That's the thing when you're a fighter. When someone says, I'll fight you, part of you is always going to be like, okay, come on then, fight me.
Yeah.
It's just something that's inside of you. It's never going to go away. It's unfortunate that time marches on. Someone once, very smart, said to me that years come. What did they say? It's been a year since it's been a year. Something very intelligent and insightful. I can't remember who it was. It was a philosopher. I think he's on.
Yeah, I love that one. It's been a year since it's been a year.
Yeah, it's great. Ever since I heard that, it was really mind blowing. And unfortunate, time marches on, and we all get a bit older. So there has to come a point where you decide to stop. But I'm really not that old. I talk about myself like I'm old. 36 isn't old.
In 10 years, you're about to be 50, bro. It's kind of crazy.
In 10 years, I'm going to be 46. I wonder if I'll still be on house arrest.
Hopefully not.
Who knows?
Damn, man. Life really goes.
Aiden, did your uncle like go to jail for stabbing you?
I didn't press charges. Instead, well, he went to jail, and then I said, hey, I'm not going to press charges. And then he went to a mental asylum.
So that's like jail. No cap.
Damn.
Yeah. What's the most traumatic thing you've ever been through, Jake? I'm genuinely curious.
They got him drugged the hell up.
Oh man, I've been through a lot of shit in my career, to be honest. I'm trying to think of I don't know if I can name like one thing specifically. There's like a whole jumble of things.
Who's Erica? They're saying Erica.
Erica. Oh, my ex. My ex. Yeah, I've been through a lot of fallouts with people and like crazy shit, lawsuits. Like whenever I was the biggest like YouTuber, it felt like the world was like caving in on me because everyone just wanted to like strip me down and see me fail and make up rumors. Like it was like a giant target on my back, and every day there was something new to deal with mentally. I think that was like the toughest
People ain't got nothing better to
part of
do.
my life.
Gotcha.
Have you been canceled before, Aiden? When were you canceled? What for?
I was recently canceled for saying there was two genders in the world. I got canceled for that. I got banned on Twitch for that specific reason. I think that's when they started to like not fuck with me. So that's my recent cancellation. I believe there's been more shit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Ever been to jail?
Have I ever been to jail? No, I have not been to jail, sir.
Try and avoid it if you can. Do your best.
Okay. Jake, have you ever been to jail or no?
No.
Yeah.
There you go. So good. And I don't wish it upon anybody. There's no need to go there, but I was just curious.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm on
man.
my best behavior. Like lately. I've kept my nose out of trouble for like 2-3 years now, and I think that's because of boxing. Like I'm just always focused, and it's helped me like mature and stuff. So
I have a question, which I find interesting. If you lost the next 5 fights in a row, would you retire?
oh wow, that would be pretty traumatic. But at the same time, like, man, I've already exceeded my own expectations in the sport. So like I'm happy with where I've gotten,
You guys got
regardless
questions,
of what
chat?
happens moving forward. to even just beat some of these legends, some of my idols, Anderson Silva, to win Knockout of the Year, cover of Sports Illustrated. Like, I've accomplished my goals and beyond. And I love this sport, and it's changed my life for the better. So I think I'll always be boxing, you know, even if it's just staying in shape in the gym, but I'll always be a promoter. I have my foundation, Boxing Bullies, which is like opening up gyms across the United States and all these places for underprivileged kids to go in and be able to box for free. We're up to like 7 gyms now in less than 2 years. So I just love the sport, man. It changed my life for the better and pulled me out of like some dark places. So I'll always definitely box. Yeah.
I have more questions I'm probably not supposed to ask, but I'm gonna ask them anyway. Do you genuinely dislike Dana? Is that beef real?
Yeah, no, the beef is definitely real. The beef is definitely real, 100%. And
Wait, they got beef?
I think, I don't know him as a person, so I can't say whether or not I dislike him for who he is in real life, but I dislike his business tactics. I dislike that, you know, fighters only get paid 15% of the total revenue. I dislike that he has a monopoly basically in MMA, and that the fighters are the ones who lose from that. And these fighters are putting their health on the line. They're risking everything. You know, it's the toughest sport in the world. They're paying their own coaches. They're paying their own gym fees. And all these other sports, NFL, NBA, they get everything paid for and they make more money. So really, he's been able to take advantage of fighters, and that's what I don't like. And even the fighter minimum, you know, the fighter getting paid $12,500 to go in there. That's the minimum that the UFC fighters get paid. So they're risking their life basically for $12,000. And if he just increased that to $50,000, it would change so many fighters' lives. And it would only cost the UFC annually $15 million. But these fighters would be able to actually afford being able to be full-time fighters. So yes, he's made a lot of money. He's changed the sport. I love what he's done for MMA. He's made the sport massive. But now it's time to treat fighters better. And that's my biggest problem with him.
Do you think you'd still fight if... So my first fight, I got paid $150. Do you think you'd still fight if you were like not famous and you had to start at the bottom and the money was zero and you were still working a job and you were training after the job? Like your first 20 fights, you got paid basically nothing. And do you think you'd still do it?
Yeah, I believe my life would have probably always led me to fighting. I truly believe it. It feels like what I was destined to do. It's who I am deep down is a fighter. So
I genuinely wish you the best. I've said it even before we started talking. I wish you the best. I can tell you're taking it seriously, and that's what fighting's for. And I respect anybody who gets in the ring, and I hope you win. I hope you do very well. And I don't know Nick, and I'm sure he's training very hard as well. It's gonna. Oh, sorry, Nate. It's gonna be interesting to see. That's for sure. That's for sure.
100%.
Jake, I got a question.
Excited.
I got a question. Tommy Fury, is there a rematch ever gonna happen? Would you guys ever fight again? Is that something? For
sure. Yeah, there's talks behind the scenes of it. I know he wants to do it. And it only makes sense, right? It's one of the biggest pay-per-view fights of the last couple of years, and it was a split decision victory on his end. So I think we need to go back in there and leave no doubt and really settle it.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm about to go off to sparring here, but it was awesome talking to you guys.
Hey Jake, I love you, bro. Hey Jake.
Hey man, that's I can tell they finna go ahead and wrap it up. So I'm gonna do it before they do. Go ahead, subscribe, like the video, tune in, man. BigLarryMotions live. I'm dropping like that. I'm out.